Welcome.
And welcome to the show. I'm your host, Joey Wobbs. You guys know Zig's behind me as always. And I'm here to talk my ish. Look, I can't even get this right. Look at this shit. I'm just all over the place today. All right, everyone, stay calm. Before I go, I want to make sure that I say something before I say my piece. Because I'm going to go off. You all know me. I have my opinions, and I have to make sure that I express them in a correct manner. Now, first thing before I say anything about this situation, I've thought a lot about this stream overall. Today, I had a killer day at work, but I really thought about this stream. Like, I've been thinking about this stream pretty much all day since Andre got sold. The first thing I want to say is anyone that's upset or angry about this sale, I'm not going to blame you. I don't blame however you feel in whatever manner you feel. Okay? I'm not going to say that you're wrong for feeling angry. And we might have some people on today that after I go off that feel a certain way about this. But I'm not going to tell them that their feeling about this is wrong. Okay. So Andre obviously got sold today. Andre Santos got sold to Manchester United for $15 million. Okay. Now, before I get into how I feel about Andre, I want to make sure that we have a conversation about who we have. Okay. I said this before. Andre currently is a squad player. Period. Point blank. I want everyone to grasp this idea, okay? He is a squad player, all right? Meaning he won't get that many starts unless there's some type of injury or some type of thing happens with one of our players, the suspension. He is what we call a squad player, okay? Now, for me, I think he's quality. He has great qualities to be a great midfielder. Keyword, someday. Right now, he still needs to develop. And there was plenty of moments last year where we watched with our own eyes. I think it was the back pass against Brighton that ended up losing us the game. One of those types of moments where he hindered us. Regardless on the scenario, he hindered us. Now, he had great moments as well. We watched Andre Santos boss the game against Villa. Boss him. Up and down the pitch. Okay? So there is this sense of understanding with this player, right? Where we understand that he has the qualities, but there's still this level of development that needs to be had with the player. Okay? Now, for me, the way that I see this player is first and foremost within the squad. All right. I ask Joe, what about our midfield could be better? Well, Joe, there's two things that I would say that could be better. One, we could have a taller midfield. We have the shortest midfield in the entire fucking Premier League. Now, one player over 6 foot. Now, did that have any effect in the way that we played? Sure. The long balls, the set pieces, we were getting dunked on. It is what it is. We were getting dunked on. Now, does Andre Santos really help that? Not really. Now, the other thing that a tall player can do for you is covering ground. Now, when we have the problems that we have with Enzo Fernandez and the way that he covers ground, and Caicedo isn't like the biggest ground eater, but he does a good job. Is this something that Andre does well? No, it doesn't. Does Andre have a lot of the same qualities as what we already have in Caicedo? Yeah, he does. Now, does anyone here want to see the back of Caicedo? I didn't think so. Okay, we already had this conversation with losing Enzo. We didn't want to see the back of Caicedo ever, right? So he's behind Caicedo, at least, right? At least he's behind Caicedo, at least, very much so, at least behind Caicedo. Now, Reece James is a right back. For all intensive purposes, he's a right back. But last year, he played quite a bit of midfield. Now, with Reece, he's also our captain. So, there is a little bit of give and take there that he kind of has to be on the field as long as he's healthy, right? Just for the sake of our fucking conversation here, Reece James is one of our best players, period, and he should be on the field. So that makes him, in my eyes, at bare minimum, third choice. And I split these positions up. I don't want to play Caicedo in a box-to-box role, or in this case, if we're going to play the 3-4-3 that everyone thinks we're going to play, a pivot role, okay, next to a deep line playmaker role. I don't want Caicedo to do that. I want Caicedo up and down the pitch, crashing into people. Everyone wants to call him a machine kicker, whatever. However you want to call it, I want him crashing into people. Now, the conversation has to be had, right? Are we in need of this player at this moment? Now, the unfortunate nature of where we are as a football club, we decided that we weren't going to be good enough to get Europe. Now, there's some consequences behind that, right? There is some absolute consequences behind that. But when we talk about those types of consequences, there's two sides to it. There's a monetary side, and there's a playing time side. Now, there's a really good tweet that I found today, just recently, not too long ago, just 5 minutes before this show. And I want to bring it up because I think it's pretty important to the way that the conversation needs to be had, first and foremost, okay? Because I want everyone to really see this tweet and grasp onto something, okay? My favorite journalist on Twitter on Chelsea, Rob. I'm going to give Rob his props every single fucking time, okay? One final note. I do think Chelsea fans are overestimating how large the squad Xabi Alonso will want to use. During his treble season, which they played in Europe, 19 players made 36 appearances in all competition. The rest all made below 10 or below. I don't even need to read the rest. That was the only point I needed to see. So for me, now we're talking about a squad size of about, let's say 20 to 25. Okay? Because realistically, these 5 to 8 players that you see out the back end of them, they ain't seen the field. Plain and simple. They ain't seen the field. And this was during them being in Europe. So now we have the situation of numbers. Okay? When we go to the numbers of all of this, we have 38, 36-ish players. Now, Andre has a very good point in the way that he moved. Andre realized all this very early, and he asked for out. I don't blame him one bit. Okay? I don't blame him one bit for asking out, by the way. All right? That has nothing to do with how we built the squad. It has nothing to do with really anything other than the fact he's not better than Caicedo. So he's not going to play. He saw it. He sees it with his own eyes. We only got 40-ish games that we got to play. We got 38 players, and 19 of them are going to play. The math really isn't mathing here. Okay? Math really isn't mathing. No, I mean, I get it. There's some anger behind this. Me too. I'm angry. Okay? I'm upset. I'm upset about how this went down. Not the way that you guys are upset, but I'm upset the way this went down. All right? 2 pieces. Okay? One, I was on this channel a weekend ago talking about, or a week, yeah, this last weekend, talking about how the way that Andre Santos is priced is bullshit. It's fucking bullshit. Okay? It's fucking bullshit. The way that he was priced is bullshit. I'm going to tell you why. This is the same fucking club that went to fucking West Ham United with 70 million pounds for Mateus Fernandes. At least, if not more. 70 million pounds. You're telling me that Mateus Fernandes player is better than Andre Santos? 20 million pounds better than Andre Santos? Kiss my ass. Kiss my fucking ass. Excuse my language. Kiss my ass. Second, we're going to have to play that fucker 2 times a year for the rest of his fucking career. So you decided 2 things. 1, you decided to get not enough money for the player. And then two, you decided to send him to a team that we have to see twice a year. Twice a year. My problem is I wanted at least 60. Getting 50 is not enough. Not in this market. Not in this market. It is not enough in this market. It's just not. Do you see the price of midfielders? The price of midfielders going at this current moment. Do you see it with your eyes? Now, here's the problem, okay? I believe Andre will be a good player one day. But there's some key things that you guys have to understand. He can't replace Casemiro, especially not right now. Like, yeah, does he do similar things that Casemiro does? Yeah. Does he pass the ball forward really well? Yeah. But does he cover ground like Casemiro? No. Can he pick up the ball off the back line and do the things that he needs to do to actually turn while being pressed? No. Now, will Manchester United have the shortest midfield in football? Yeah, pretty much. So it's really along the lines of this, right? I feel like no one really won here. It's like, for me, it's like we didn't win because we didn't get the price that we needed and we sent a player that we believed in to Manchester United. And Manchester United bought a player that is probably not ready to fill the boots of Casemiro. And unless he does some serious progression throughout the season, there's going to be some serious stipulations behind what happens with that. So, like, it's kind of like if Manchester United don't do something else other than this deal, it looks dark. Truly, it looks dark. And then if we don't get the player to replace him, because my problem, once again, doesn't lie in losing Andre Santos. It's, do you get the correct profile to help this football team? Okay, it's barely even about how good the player is. If the player is at least above average, do you get the right profile to help this football team? And that's the question, the golden question around Chelsea at all times. The golden question is can you get an above average player that is the correct profile that this football team needs? Because a good manager can take an above average player and make him extremely good. We've watched it plenty of times. Look at how well John McGinn plays for Aston Villa. Yuri Tillemans, another one. So it comes down to that, man. It really comes down to that. Like, regardless, this is a squad player to me. Regardless on how you want to look at it, it's a squad player. I used an analogy earlier in my chat, and the guys that are in my chat will hear. Well, this is just, you're just gonna have to hear it again. Okay. Would you be upset back in 07, 08 or whatever it was if we sold John Obi Mikel when we had Michael Essien, Frank Lampard? Would you have been upset? Would you have been upset? I'm asking a question. Would you have been upset if after, we've seen John Obi Mikel sitting the bench, only coming off the bench? That's all he did was close games out. Would you be upset if we sold John Obi Mikel back then? Because John Obi Mikel could have been very good player for somebody else, by the way. Like a very good player for somebody else. But would you have been upset of us selling him? I asked just plain simple. Like, because this is realistically like what I really compare it to. Now, I would have been mad if we just went and sold him to United. See? I would have been mad. Exactly. I would have been mad if we sold him to United. Just like I'm mad that we sold Andre Santos to United. I would have taken that $50 million from somebody else before selling him to United. Deadass. I would have easily have taken it from somebody else. Easily, no question about it. Like, not even a question. I would have taken less just to not sell to those fucking assholes. Deadass. That's how I would have. That's exactly how I feel about it. That's exactly how I feel about it. It has nothing to do with us selling Andre Santos. There's actually nothing to do with it. It's the fact of how much and to who. That's my problem. That's the specific problem I have. It's not how much. It's not how much. It's not that we did sell him. It's to who and for how much. Excuse me. Nah, me and you are homies. TTM, me and you are homies. But as fan bases, nah. As a fan, nah. I'm going to be dead ass with you. Nah. That's not how it rolls. Y'all are always my worst enemy outside of Barcelona. It goes Barcelona, y'all. Yeah, like that. Barcelona, y'all, Madrid, Arsenal. That's my list of how much I fucking hate y'all. In order that way. You know what I'm saying? Time flies. That's crazy. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. So that's just personally how I feel about it all. Like, I don't have, I understand what the circumstances of our football club is right now because we decided to be assholes, and this is what happens. I understand it. I get it. But to sell him to United, where we have to see him twice a year, is, to me, you should have oversold. You should have overcharged them. You should have overcharged them twice. 70, 80 million for them. That's how it should be. Not to them. Not to them. That's how I feel about it. You don't do that you don't strengthen your rivals in any way possible. No matter how you look at it, that's just the way I see shit. You do not strengthen your rivals in any way possible. You know that. Selling Havertz to Arsenal, we knew how shit he was. Selling Madueke to fucking Arsenal, we knew how shit he was. Selling Mount to Arsenal or Man U, we knew how shit he was. Selling this kid, who we all believed in, to a Man U, and you sell him for that price? Nah. That's where I draw the line with it. You could have sold him to Saudi for all I give a fuck. I knew that there was going to have to be some concessions done in this season because of not getting Champions League, not getting Europe at all, because there's just not going to be enough game time to go around. That's how I feel about it, personally. Jim, how we doing, bud? It's been a long time.
I'm good, man. I don't give eat.
I just got out of work, so I know you probably already got all of it out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro. This club is like, this shit is the saddest. This club is right exactly to what the shit I was arguing against. Like, I remember defending this fucking club. No, we're not that. We're not gonna be, man. These dudes turned us right into what motherfuckers was over. I felt like being over dramatic about in the beginning.
Explain yourself. Be elaborate for me, bro. I'm here. I'm not gonna. I said in the beginning, bro. Everyone has a right to be upset about this because it just doesn't.
We cook. Like I'm gonna keep it a buck. We cook. Nothing we do. I don't care. Nothing we do. I don't care. I don't care who we sign. It's nobody we can sign that can make me feel positive. I'm dead serious. There's nobody realistic that signing Lacroix to me means nothing.
Why though? Why, before you do go any further, why though? Why does it mean nothing to you?
Because it means nothing. I've watched. I did a full, not a 180 is when you go from front to backwards. We did a full 360. We started off at ground zero. We ended up spending $1 billion, and we're back at ground zero. We started off at 12th. We spent $1 billion, and we're in 10th, and making our team worse by the day.
Okay, but Jim, I'm isolating what you're talking about, right? Like I'm not talking about in an overall sense. You right about all of that, but like I love the signing of Lacroix, so like I want to understand why it means nothing.
It means nothing. It means nothing. What the fuck does signing Lacroix mean? What does signing Lacroix mean? Okay, we signed Lacroix, so we got rid of Cucurella. Did we get better at left back? No, we got worse. Did we get better in the midfield so far? No. Did we get better in the what? Wait.
Because I don't think we got like I get the depth part of it. We got worse, right, in the midfield. The Cucurella thing can't argue, bro, because he's top 3 in my mind. He's top 3 left backs in the world. So like there is no getting better in that position. There is no getting better. You have to get Nuno Mendes to get better, in my opinion. That's it. You know what I'm saying? There is no getting better there.
I don't.
Period.
Period.
Like Jim, there's no getting better than Cucurella, in my opinion.
That's how I feel. Every move we've done so far has been stupid. We haven't done a move that I think is like a plus. Palestra was like, okay, I don't know you, so I'm not gonna sit here and act like this is a plus. I'm
not telling you to though. I'm not talking
about you. I'm talking about period.
I know. I know, but we're talking, right? That's what we're doing. We're talking. I'm trying to say let's isolate down to Lacroix again, right? We're talking about upgrading at center back, right?
I understand that, but I'm talking about if we sign Lacroix, I just don't care. Like the team is in shambles. Like there's selling Santos. Enzo was about to be for sale. Gusto's about to be gone. Cucurella's gone. Bro, that's the turnover of the whole team.
Yo, big up, fellas.
We didn't do anything yet. And we're turning. We won Club World Cup, and now we're turning over the whole team.
Yeah, crazy.
That's the clear sign.
This is what we get, Jim. This is exactly what we deserve.
That's the clear sign that we don't know.
Changing the way that we changed during this season. We
don't have a direction. So it's like
this is it. So but this is how I see it, right? It's like anything, right? Like if the boat's fucking falling this way and it's about to fall over, eventually you gotta try to get it back up. You're not just gonna leave the boat falling. You know what I'm saying?
It's sank.
The boat got bullet holes in it.
You can't just sink. You can't.
No, we have
You can't
sunk,
just sink.
Bro, the boat is sunk.
Like, I know, but they have to do something though, Jim. It's not like they You know what I'm saying? You can't just let it sink, bro. They got to do something.
You die. I know you can't. You just die. You drown.
You just let yourself die, like
you drown.
Hey, I can swim,
bro. You seen Tottenham finish 17th twice? Like, I hope people realize it's not a joke. You can drop off the face of the earth.
Yo, quick. Yo, other teams in this league got bread, man. They can catch up.
I don't think people really understanding. We finished 10th. And we're getting worse.
Yeah.
Those other summers when we were shit and we were still buying expensive players, buying better players, that makes you hang around and hang in. We're not even signing good players anymore. We're not.
We haven't signed anyone yet, though, Jim.
Bro, I'm going off of what we've signed lately. We haven't signed good players. Our last
I'm talking about. But wait a second.
Listen.
No, I understand,
you, bro.
Okay.
Bro, it's all going downhill.
Big up, Abdi.
Right.
It's all going downhill. It's going this way. Recruitment, results, everything. It's going this way.
Okay.
Who was our last good signing? Don't tell me no Hato and none of these niggas.
João Pedro?
Because if Hato's a bum in the next 6 months, I can't be surprised.
No, I just said João Pedro.
If he's a bum in the next 6 months, I won't be surprised.
Okay.
I watched Cole Palmer come in and have almost 50 G&A.
Bro.
Now he's a bum. He's a bum now.
Like, here's the thing. It's like I can't argue with that. Like but my thing is like I'm taking it as anything else, like any other franchise, in my opinion. That's the way I see it. Is like I have to adjust. That's how I've adjusted my expectations, bro. I've just adjusted.
And that's what I'm telling you. My expectations is for us to be bums.
But here's the thing, right, Jim? If you think about it that way, yeah, we could. There's no problem with the way that you feel that way. But the way I see it is like any franchise, bro. When they see the red buttons there, they hit the red. When the red buttons there, they restart, bro. Like
whoa. In what sense did they restart? What is this restart you talking about?
Because they're selling off the pieces. That's restarting, right? That's restarting. Is selling off the pieces that you thought that were in the that you thought were good. Bro, this is Giants selling off Saquon Barkley type shit. That's what that is.
No, it's not.
Then what do you just?
It's not like the Giants selling off Saquon.
That's what I'm trying to understand. Then I don't understand what.
Bro, we are fucking trash. Yo, you take away.
And the Giants were trash.
Bro, take away that you're a Chelsea fan. Okay. Take away that you're a Chelsea fan.
Okay.
Look at this team. What the fuck about this team would make you think anything? This is a 10th place team, and now it looks like a 10th place team.
Here's the thing, Jim. I'm not about to judge right now.
Bro, do you know what we would have to bring in for me to think we're not a 10th place team?
That's fair. I'm in the position right now. The World Cup's right now. So I'm not thinking about how
let
me finish. The World Cup's right now. And I know how the World Cup affects the transfer window. Period. This is just me in the way that I think about
things. I'm not even talking
about. Let me finish, bro. Let me finish.
The transfer. I'm not talking about the transfers.
How else were we? This is how I'm.
So you said the World Cup affects the transfer window. In what way? In what sense are we talking about?
So just pure examples, right? There's a lot of teams that are, when they're currently in the World Cup, they don't allow medicals to happen. Period. They just don't allow medicals to happen. Like there's teams that don't even allow negotiations to happen while that team's.
But you're saying it's pertaining to what player though? Like you saying
it could be any player, but because the way that they moved this summer, I don't know what they're going for.
We don't have no player on the radar that I think is going to shift that. There's no.
That's fair. That's absolutely fair.
Signing Lacroix, okay, cool. He's gonna make our defense a little bit better, okay. But like other teams are getting better. Other teams are getting better. We're not. We're not improving. We're shit. We signed Quinda. We announced Quinda today. Like Quinda was cooking in the same league as Bucharest. What are we talking about? Quinda interview. Quinda said I'm a right winger. Nobody. Nobody told him. First of all, we're probably not going to be playing with wingers. Second of all, Palmer, Esteval, you think you're getting on? Where are you going? What right wing are you getting on? And if they're telling him he's going to be a right winger, guess what we're going into? Santos, Esteval and Quinda fighting for a right winger spot. If they both play well, how does that work out? When you have an older player playing well and a younger player playing well, you know what the younger player know? That he has seniority. He's definitely going to play it. You think Quinda, if he's playing well, going to say, oh, that's Esteval, I got to wait. Y'all think that? Y'all think that?
No.
Oh, so once again, we're building our squad for somebody to be gone. I broke this down on Lewis thing earlier.
I'm not. I've been working all day, bro. I haven't been.
Y'all need to wake up.
I'm not. I haven't listened
wash,
to this.
rinse, repeat. This is what y'all need to realize.
You think Quinda has a buyer's remorse about signing with Chelsea, knowing that Esteval is
nobody ain't gonna have no buyer's remorse in some place they ain't go to yet.
No, my bad. Wrong term. Buyer's remorse. Do you think he regrets
like a change of heart? No, he ain't get there yet. It don't matter what a club doing. You ain't there. You don't give a fuck. I ain't there. I don't know how it's sad in the building. You think when I get there it's gonna change?
The kids played so many fucking positions. Like I don't even know what to say.
Yo,
like that's just the way I see it.
So many positions.
He's played so
like
many
what?
Goddamn positions
like what?
At this point.
Like look, so many positions. Like what? So
he's played left wing back, right wing back.
Okay, so Quinda, a kid who's played good in Portugal, he's gonna come and make a difference.
I'm not asking him to.
No, but so that's what I'm saying. So, what players, whatever, who's on the horizon, who's supposed to make me as a fan get excited? What players have you heard us talk about that you think that I should get up and get excited about?
I guess the thing, I don't really have that answer for you, to be honest. I don't really I think everything that you're saying is pretty justified. I'm not here to really argue on that point with you. To me, it's just the whole conversation we're playing one game a week. We have the way that Xabi Alonso plays football anyways, he uses about 20 players. And we have like 38 people on our team. So like until I see what the squad looks like after maybe the end of this month, middle of August, I can't really tell you. Like. I just don't know, bro. I don't know. I don't even know what formation. Jim, do you even know what formation we're gonna play?
I don't really care about formation. I think that's irrelevant. I know the players that we have. I know how they play. I know I don't like Enzo.
Okay.
I know the way.
There we go. We could start there.
I know the two.
So if we were to sell, let me go. Let's start there. We don't have to go that much further. Let's start there with Enzo, right? Like if it was the perfect scenario, it's not going to happen anymore. By the way, because Tchouaméni just re-signed a new contract.
Yeah, so ain't going nowhere. I hope people know.
Yeah, exactly. So, but let's just perfect scenario. Okay, we end up getting the exact number that we want for Enzo. And he's off our team, okay? Does like an Adam Wharton make it any better?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
He can play because he can actually play in the midfield.
No. I'm just trying to gauge where you're at, bro. I don't even that's what I'm trying to get. It's like, what is it that makes it better, excited? In my opinion? Because I think Lacroix makes it better, right? If we have a healthy Levi,
I'm not saying Lacroix don't make us better. Okay, make us better. So will we finish 8th? Like. That's the same thing.
I mean, not necessarily, Jim. I mean,
no, necessarily.
No, seriously. I think at the end of the year, I think at the last game of the season, if we won that game, we would have been like 4th.
Yeah, that was at the end of last season.
We didn't have a manager.
Yeah, we're getting worse.
I'm playing one game a week with a manager this time.
We're getting worse. I don't give a fuck how many games a week we're playing. Okay. Our team is crap.
Okay, that's fair. I don't disagree. For that part, I'm willing to wait until what they do because I don't know what they're gonna do. I didn't expect them to do Palestra, so I don't know what they're gonna do.
I can also, me and you ain't talk, bro. I say this with no apology. Lacroix could be the smokescreen. Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah, Lacroix could be the smokescreen for Giacomoco, whatever his name, Como, whoever the fuck.
I think we get both of them personally.
I don't think we get. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't get neither. Like, bro, after what we did last year, like I covered last year's transfer window like I've never covered any other transfer window ever because I was doing content creation, so I had to come on every day. I watched how we moved because I was going live every day. I watched the briefs. I watched the recruiting. I watched everything because I watched it so meticulously. I used to keep little notes, my little whiteboard, everything. So everything is fresh in my brain. So now the off season starts again, and then it's like, okay, I seen this before. I seen this before. I seen this before. And it's like, oh, I'm not falling for this no more. Like, I'm not going on these channels and be acting like, oh, yo, this. Like, bro, I've seen this before. I've seen this for 3 windows. Like, they don't
bro, I don't have any expectation that they
don't know what the players.
I don't have any. I want to be very clear. I don't have any expectation that they do any of this right. Like, I just want to see what it is before I make the judgment of what it is. Because, Jim, me and you were right here last year, September 1st. We were sitting right here on this channel, my bro. September 1st of last year, we were on this channel, me and you, and we both said our window was a 4. That's what we both said. We sat right here and said it. Our window was a 4.
You said a 4. I said a 3.
Yeah, but we were right here and said it. But that's how I'm going to judge it because I don't know what they're doing.
I'm not waiting for that. I already did that.
That's fair. That's how I'm doing it. That's how I know
what I'm looking at on this team, right? I know what I'm looking at on this team. I know what is this weird feeling of new manager got this new feeling. It's gonna be different. No, it's not,
bro.
No, it's not.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. I'm not expecting different, Jim. I'm not expecting different, but you like also. I didn't expect us to pull Palestra off of Inter. Like I didn't expect that.
I'm not impressed by that.
I am because I knew the interest around him. Yeah, I knew how much interest.
I don't care because
that's fair.
The shit they said about Palestra. Fair. You know what I heard? You know who else I heard this about with Palestra? Ooh. You know what happened? You know what I heard when we got Malagusto? I swear to God on everything I love. Wallahi, it's the same shit. I remember when we signed Malagusto, I had never heard of him. And I remember what they said about him. Okay. I went and looked at the stuff, and I was like, okay, he looks like a tidy player. Well, I remember what I heard about Palestra. I'm looking at the stuff. I'm like, yo, dude look good. And then you know what clicked in my brain when I was saying that? I was like,
I said that about Gusto. But I feel like that's going to happen every single time from this point.
It's not going to happen. It's going to happen. Well, yeah, now it is because I can see that these guys can't recruit. Yeah. Their recruiting is shit. This is their recruiting. The players that hit are the players who are obvious. The big, like, not even necessarily hit, but the players we spend big money on, okay, look, they're the ones that are perform. Like, they'll give you performances.
There's an obvious reason why they perform. We spent the money on them, and they
exactly.
So outside of Mudryk, I go by the players, and it worked out.
I go by the players that I don't know, and y'all supposed to just grab and surprise me. Where's that player for Chelsea?
Yeah. The non.
Wait. Say that again.
Where's that player that Chelsea went out and got? They came in and you went, oh shit. I didn't expect that. Like, damn, they got one here. Who's that guy?
Ooh, under Bluco.
Yeah, we don't know, bro. Take all the time you want.
I guess
when I ask these questions, I already have an answer.
For everybody though, in quality that you're talking about, right?
No, but
I'm asking you the name
Cole Palmer
who you think that
Nobody knew Cole Palmer was going to be.
It don't even matter because what Cole Palmer is now, you can't say Cole Palmer. He's turned out to be crap. He's crap. Cole Palmer is dog shit. Let's not pretend like he's not. Cole Palmer is so bad, he could not make this England team. And I think we all can honestly say Thomas Tuchel is a good fucking judge of good players. Cole Palmer is crap.
But
Correct. And here's the thing with me.
Mm-hmm.
When I was calling Cole Palmer crap, y'all was telling me I was bugging. You wilding. You can't say that. So don't expect me and y'all to be at the same place now when y'all seen he just had a crap season. And then y'all are like, oh shit. Yeah, he looked kind of bad. Well, guess what? I'm 5 steps ahead of you. Because I told you he was that bad before you saw it. So don't tell me now that I'm doing too much. Because you told me I was doing too much then. And guess who was right? Me. So right now, until I see different.
Assuming that I'm going to say something.
Not you.
Okay, that's all I have to say. That's all I have to say. That's literally all I have to say. I get you.
I'm talking about the overall discourse on Cole Palmer. When I was telling people Cole Palmer looks like shit, they was telling me he had 31 GNA. Remember that season, KG? I said, yo, this was not a good season. Ago. I don't like what I saw from him.
He was
Cole
so
Palmer
bad.
Looks like a front runner. His performances was crap. Yeah. GNA, God bless you. That GNA helped us a lot, so I can't downplay it. But what I saw from the player, the downfall I saw from his that pot season to the season next season, I called it out. I said, yo, this is bad. I went to all those motherfucking Club World Cup games. After all of those games I came from, when I came back on and I came on live, I kept telling people Cole Palmer was bad. What did y'all do? Y'all bashed me. My own fucking 3,600 followers bashed me. They all bashed me. Reap in here, he'll be honest, he'll tell you. They were all bashing me. And I told them, I said, this nigga is not playing well. Oh, he got this and he got that. And then what goes and happen? He had a good final. Oh, look, Jimmy, I told you. I said, bro, big him up. But that was one game, and I don't like what I saw from last year and in this tournament. I hope that he does better the next year. Mm-hmm. Cole Palmer was fucking awful. They made the excuse about the injury. Guess what? He healed up from the injury. Cole Palmer defensively was like the best I've ever seen him this year. His pressing this year was like crazy. His defending. Cole Palmer, 90 minutes, busting a gut, pause. But guess what? He still looked like I thought he looked going forward. Indecisive, very indecisive, poor decision-making, one-trick pony. Indecisive, poor decision-making, one-trick pony. Cut in, curl, left foot. Cut in, curl, left foot. And what you started noticing about that cut in, curl, left foot. Rose Ed. Then what happened? Decision-making. Breakaway. 3-on-1. Cole Palmer. Pass too short. Pass too long. Didn't pass. Shot the ball off a defender's chest. What's going on with Cole Palmer? While I sat back through the season, I stopped cussing him. You know why? Because I wanted to sit back and watch everybody slowly reach to where I was just the season before. I told people, I said, I see it. Cole, this guy is not playing the right. GNA. I said, yo, bro, I hear it. And I bigged up the GNA because we needed the GNA. But I also asked people. If Cole
he hasn't had a good game in quite a long time.
I said, if Cole Palmer
is
not scoring goals,
like full game.
What is he doing
outside of the Club World Cup? Like it's been literally that. Like, and to be honest, like I've been pretty hard. I've been pretty easy on him overall, but like I have very little tolerance for him this season. My thing though is I've been a big proponent on how much this team's fucking played over the last 2 years. Like I've been the one guy. I was the one guy that was like, let's get knocked out of the fucking Club World Cup ASAP.
I ain't trying to hear that.
No, you can say whatever you want. It's my channel. I'm gonna say what I want. I'm gonna say what I want.
Man, we got this big. Hold on. We got to sell because the squad too big.
And then now we play too much football. Just like you, I want to see it with my own eyes. Okay, I have zero tolerance. but I want to see it with my own eyes. Now that you got the summer, you haven't had a summer in 2 years. Fair enough. Last chance saloon for me. I'm still steps behind you. That's okay. You could be 5 steps ahead of me. That's fair. But that's where I'm at with it. That's just truly what it is.
I hear it, but that's
think what it is.
Anybody that's still giving them a chance, y'all in the full stage cup mode. Like if you still giving these niggas a chance,
who you talking about? Who you talking
about?
about?
Anybody that's still giving Blue Co a chance.
I'm not giving Blue Co a chance. I was talking specifically about Cole Palmer.
Oh, Cole Palmer. I thought you was talking.
I was talking specifically about Cole Palmer.
Yeah, he only get one more season. Yeah,
yeah. That's all I'm saying. I was talking. I'm not giving. I want to make. That's why I wanted to make sure that we were clear about what you were talking about, because I'm just specifically talking about Cole Palmer here. It's the only one. He's everyone else. It's like you're either Caicedo, which I don't like. You're the Caicedo Reese. Okay, Caicedo Reese is pretty much my only two where I'm like, all right, y'all are good for me. That's it. Outside of that, I'm like, all right, everyone else, you still gotta show me something. That's it, bro. That's it for me. You dropped the other player. Cucurella was the other player. Those are my 3 players. Cucurella, Reese, and Caicedo. And I was like, you showed me with what your play is like, what you're about, what level you're at. Okay. So I don't need to question you beyond if you're doing it or not. Okay. That's it. Are you playing to the level or are you not? I know what your level is. That's the level. Enzo, inconsistent. Plain and simple. Doesn't do some of the things that are necessary for the positions that I want him to actually play in. Because I don't want him up top. I don't want him forward. I want him to be able to. I want him to be Pirlo in the back. That's what I want him to be.
Not.
And if he's not, Jim. And if he's not, fuck off. Because I can get somebody else.
Thank you. And that's my point. People don't understand that. I'm saying we're gonna keep Enzo, play that motherfucker at the deep line playmaker.
Yep.
And suffer defensively.
Mm-hmm.
Go get fucking attackers that can score and suffer defensively. But you cannot keep Enzo
and make top like that. Nope.
Because now we're gonna suffer both ends. You know why? Because he's not a great attacker.
He hits every 5 shots he'll hit the target. Every 6 shots he'll hit
every
the fucking
6
target.
Is on target.
Yeah.
And then he scam a goal.
Believe me, bro, we're more closer on the same page than you believe. I just have a little bit more leeway with certain players where I'm just like, I know. Done. I realize that. But I'm telling you where I'm at. I'm just telling you where I'm at. Because realistically, bro, because I love LaCroix, bro. We bring in LaCroix. I love that, bro. But the problem is you got to still replace the goalie. So it doesn't matter. Like, it still ends up the same kind of problems. We're going to have chances on net. If this guy's going to be a dickhead throughout the season, we're going to be in the same fucking places. Listen, so to me, we're still, as much as you believe, I sit here and I say, all right, Joe, what do I expect from next season, right? What's the real expectations you got, Joe? What do you actually think is going to happen next year? Well, Joe, here's the thing. I think we might get some of the defenders that Xabi Alonso specifically wants, okay? Whatever that actually means, I don't know, okay? I don't actually know, okay? Because I don't even know what formation we're playing. I don't know what profile he needs for that formation then. So I don't know what he fucking needs, okay? He buys Palestra, right? And I sit here and I think to myself, all right, I know what this player is. He's really good going forward, actually, like really good. But defensively, there's some things to be desired. But you want to keep Josh, but you want to buy 2 right-footed center backs. So, like, are we playing a back 3? Are we playing with wing backs? You have Quenda, who either plays wing back, and we sold him on playing winger, and he's going to play wing back anyways. Like, what is it that we're playing? Because, me, Jim, you have a thing of, like, you don't care at this point. Most of this shit don't matter to you. But I just sit here and I think tactically all the time. because I'm a nerd. Just put it simple. I'm a fucking nerd about that shit. I think tactically. Like, how the fuck are you going to put this together? It's a puzzle. How the fuck are you putting it together? You have all these pieces. You have 9 left footers, no right footers. Like, how are you putting this fucking puzzle together? Talk to me. Tell me. Someone fucking put it together for me. I can't put it together. I need to switch 4 pieces, 5 pieces for me to put it together. For me to put it together.
The squad was put together so poorly.
These shits together. KG, I'm pretty good at putting these shits together.
Bro, the squad.
I'm pretty good at this squad building shit. I understand it more than most. But
bro, the squad was put together so poorly.
The fuck are we doing?
Poorly.
Who the fuck are we getting for? If we're gonna play wing backs, who's playing left wing back then? Who? Yeah. Tell me who the fuck's playing left wing back? If we're playing wing back, who the fuck's playing left wing back? Is it Barco?
What about the 90? But what about the 90 million we spent last summer on the left wing? That is basically, if we don't play with wingers,
null and void. All of it's null and void.
What? That's why I was like, yo, this squad planning is just even when we did play with wingers, when we had Maresca and whoever, right, and Poch, we knew Esteval was coming from early, right? We agreed an early deal for Esteval. Then we go out and we double down and we agree another early deal for Quenda. So it's just like, what are you doing?
Left-footed. It's like.
And then we got Palmer, who half the fan base.
He's left-footed. And
half the fan base still is on that bullshit that Palmer is best coming off the right-hand side.
Palmer
because that's where
terrible as a winger.
Right? So
he showed you last year he's a trash winger.
Then, by the way, in the middle of that Esteval, Quenda, and before that, we went out and spent 60 on Neto, who also plays off the right and is a left footer and is a one-trick pony. So it's just like, bro, there's no actual plan.
And this is why people need to understand, our squad is terrible. Like, I don't think people really understand. Like, bro, I'm going to read out these names for y'all. These are the niggas that's on our team, okay? Gittins, Garnacho, Delap, Esteval, Quenda.
Take that.
Tell me when your boots start shaking. Tell me when your knees start knocking. Bro, that's our win. Like, throw João Pedro in there. Cool. I'm not throwing Palmer in there. He's more like a 10. Mm-hmm. Bro, that's our front line of attack. None of that shit scares me. Esteval ain't scaring nobody, people. I love him. He's not scary. Esteval starting next year as our starting right winger is not scary. We're excited. Hooray! But it's not scary. I'm excited too.
Yeah.
But it's not scary.
Yeah, I don't even. What do y'all think we're going to do? Joe, what do you think we're going to do with this Santos money?
Here's the thing is, I don't know if we even fucking play wingers.
I know.
These fucking dickheads, like truthfully, like.
And then if we don't.
It's like, I don't even know if we actually play with wingers this season. Like,
yeah.
I don't even, that's the reality of this is different, Jim. Like, we're like in the middle of 2 fucking ways of playing, and we haven't made enough change. We're not, like, I don't foresee us making enough changes for us to be able to play a back 3. And I don't see us having the midfield, because you still have to buy another midfielder regardless. Like, even if you want to keep Enzo, you have to buy another midfielder. Like, period.
Yeah. We somehow don't have the personnel to play with wingers because we don't have good enough wingers, and we don't have the personnel to play with 3 center backs and wing backs because we don't have the wing backs and we don't have the center backs. Like, that's the thing.
We don't have a left wing back.
Yeah,
we have right wing backs. We don't have a left wing back.
So
if Gusto gets sold to City, then we're like kind of fucked at right wing backs. Truly, that
if Gusto stay, we fucked. Gusto's trash. Gusto needs to leave the club.
He's not good. Yeah. I agree 100%. But I'm talking about numbers, just the numbers.
Numbers mean nothing. That's one thing I learned. Numbers mean nothing. Because when we had the numbers, yeah.
No, I'm talking about
listen.
numbers to play a certain style.
I know it means nothing. It means nothing. Numbers mean nothing. Because we just had 900 midfielders. It meant nothing. We had 900 wingers. It meant nothing. Numbers mean nothing. Because the people who are running this club are crap.
Correct.
We are dog. I hate to try to tell other people how to feel, but it's just weird. Where the fuck are people getting their optimism from? Like, where
Xabi Alonso's the only optimism they
bro, he ain't good enough for that.
But you asked the question, Jim.
Yeah.
I'm just giving you the answer.
That's hopium. That's hopium.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
Order for, basically,
that's fair.
in
But
order
you're
for
asking
us,
the question of where all these people are getting their hopium from. Their optimism is Xabi Alonso.
but they're not. That's not where these niggas is getting their optimism from. These niggas is getting every year they get this same optimism. Every year. Where they get it from last year?
I mean,
last year nobody they
window.
loved Maresca. 3 months later, he was the worst manager ever. So where was their optimism came from?
Jim,
Couldn't
I
have been the
can't.
manager.
Jim, it's tough to answer that too because I don't know. I truly don't know. Coming off the Club World Cup, most people were optimistic.
Yeah, but that transfer window, the optimism should have went away.
I said that as well. I said that.
And I'm not saying
should have
went away not to think the top four, because don't get it fucked up. I still had us top four. And I believe if Maresca stayed, we get top four.
We're
Get
one
top
win
five.
away.
Yeah, we get top four, top five easy last year. If we just stayed with the manager who
we stayed course.
And not because it was Maresca, just because the team we had was good enough. The ethos we had was good enough. It was good enough.
Stability in itself.
Just the stability.
In itself.
Everybody else was so shaky
that
just stability would have got us through last year.
Exactly, Jim.
Yeah.
And that's the point.
People forget how shit Aston Villa was down the stretch. Like Aston Villa,
everybody
was though, KG.
I know.
Everybody was so shaky
that's how it
down
always is with top four.
Everyone was not good back.
If we only had stability, it's not even about Maresca. If it was just stabilized, whoever the manager was, if it was just stabilized, we would have been fine.
That's all one can hope for from this fucking manager.
I'm not even hoping for.
I'm just speaking on the manager.
No, I know, and I'm just saying my counter to that is I don't have no hope. Like I truly in my heart of hearts believe Chelsea is going down another level. Like I truly believe in my heart of hearts right now that Chelsea's gonna finish like 12th next year. I truly, in my heart of hearts, I believe that. Oof. Our attack is still trash. Our defense got worse. Bringing in Lacroix does not raise our overall defense because we got worse at left back. Nobody's about to tell me, we got Hato's going to move out there and we're going to. No, bro.
Yeah.
Hato
the young kid still,
Hato had 10 good performances last year. All 10 was at center back. Hato didn't have one good left back performance that I can remember. Not one. Not one. I don't remember not one good Premier League left back performance from Hato. I remember good performances at center back. I remember them. Left back, no, I don't remember no left back games where I was like, yeah, Hato looks like that left back. And then now, wing back where you expect them to be attacking, get G&A. Hato? Come on, bro. When we brought Gerald Hato here, nobody gonna tell me you thought, he's gonna be getting G&A. No fucking way you thought that.
But Jim, I don't think that's the way that you should think about that, though. I don't think
left wing back, he's gonna need to get me G&A.
Right, but I don't think Hato's playing wing back, period. Like, I think in the end, he's going to play left-sided center back, and he's going to play in the middle.
That nigga, hold on. If Santos wasn't playing, right, because he was on the bench, right? If Hato doesn't start, when does he play?
But what are we talking about?
Santos left because he's not a starter.
Yes.
We got 1 game a week. He's going to
Right.
be on the bench.
Sure.
If Hato's not starting left back, he's not starting left center back. That ain't high.
If we play 3, if we play in a 3,
if we bring in, hold, time out. Y'all think Reece James is playing right wing back? Because if you think that, you bumped your fucking head.
Bro, I don't think Reece James is playing. I don't count on Reece James.
So if Reece James is not playing right wing back, then he's probably going to play the right center back in the 3. Wrong, right? Am I bugging?
Yeah, it could be. I look, that Reece James is my one.
I think he could play in the midfield too, though. In a pivot. And in this formation specifically, you don't need that mobile of midfielders.
No, yes. We need center backs who can play. We need midfielders who are midfielders.
Yes, you're right.
We need please to whoever God you niggas believe in. I don't want to see Reece James having to play midfield when we just got rid of Santos.
That's probably the whole
But
point.
Jimmy, he's gonna play midfield.
It's not the point. He's
Jimmy,
not. Yo, listen what I'm saying.
Go ahead.
I know what y'all are saying. Y'all not hearing me. Y'all acting like I don't fucking know, man. I watch every game. I know Reece James plays midfield.
I know that, but like the reality.
The problem is he don't need to. Reece James is not the answer for what the fuck.
Right, I agree with you. I agree with you.
Wasting. If you're not going to put a sitting 6 or somebody who can sit and let Caicedo move about, you're wasting Caicedo. You know why? Caicedo is not a deep line playmaker, right?
Correct.
So when he does make those defensive stops, all he's doing is passing off the ball, and then we're getting nothing else out of him. The thing that makes Caicedo good to great is all the other attributes he has outside of the ability to sit. Caicedo can actually do the things in the final third that Conte was on and off with. Remember, Conte passing would be on and off. Yeah. His ability to shoot would be on and off. He could do it. Caicedo is much better at passing and shooting than Conte. And he can almost do the Conte work. He can do about 80% of what Conte did, 75-80% defensively of what Conte did. That is a motherfucking weapon.
Right.
We are taking our fucking multi-fucking, what's the knife called with the fucking many things you pull out of it?
Swiss Army knife.
Swiss Army knife, and turning it into a regular switchblade.
But Jim, I think here's the point.
Bro,
no,
I don't count on Reece James.
I don't see nothing that you're saying is wrong, bro. But let me just put the point of Reece James, why we think Reece James is going to be a midfielder. Okay, but
I wasn't arguing that. That's okay. You don't have to explain that. That's what I said. Y'all acting like I don't watch the games. I don't need you to explain to me why you think.
I just think he's going to be the backup to Caicedo when Caicedo can't play. That's it. I don't think he's going to be the person that plays next to him.
That means nothing to me, bro.
Why?
I'm talking about the starters, our starters. If Enzo does not leave, Enzo is going to start. Where does Enzo play? That's what I'm asking. If Enzo stays, if we play 3 in the back, Enzo stay. He's either going to be in the double pivot or he's going to be in one of the 2 10s.
Yeah.
Enzo does not do either one of those at the level that I would want him to do them.
And we all agree on that.
So we all agree Enzo is not going to be your deep line playmaker, bruh. If you're going to keep Enzo,
I said that earlier, bro.
Keep Enzo. But this is what you if you're not going to solidify and give him an ironclad back line, then what are you doing with Enzo? You're wasting Enzo. You're wasting Caicedo. You're wasting 2 players. You're $200 million midfielders. And it's sad to say this, bro. We spent 105 and 100 and whatever on 2 midfielders that don't go together. We spent $100 million on 2 midfielders that cannot play next to each other. That I think people need to really understand. We have $220 million worth of midfielder, two of them, and they cannot be on the pitch together and it be a successful midfield. And let's be honest, it's mainly because of Enzo's lacking, not Caicedo.
Yeah. Yeah, bro. It's the that's why the sale to Madrid needed to happen, because every manager that comes in when Enzo is here, the first thing that they're going to be tasked to do is make it work in the midfield with Enzo and Caicedo. And you can't do that unless you get a third person to I don't want to say unlock both of those, but you need a third person
in between them.
And I'm not, I'm not saying,
but that's what
that third person is or what that
supposedly a back three could do, though, too. Like that's realistic.
Yeah, but Joey.
But I'm not saying it's gonna work, Jim.
No. That's not even about that.
Realistically, if you do it the right way, you could make it work with a back three.
No, but what? Okay, then what is Enzo doing?
Deep line playmaking.
No. But no, my point is, in this setup, Enzo's gonna sit like how Jorginho was. He was always a liability, right? Jorginho was a liability. So Caicedo is going to have to be busting the gut because we don't have the back three. That's three dominant, three in the back. If we had three dominant center backs,
that's the point, though. That's my point, though.
We don't.
I know that. I know that. That's my point, though. That's my overall point in saying everything that I just said.
Yeah.
In realistically, like with the correct center backs, it could work with them next to each other. But we don't have the correct center backs to do it. We don't have enough ball playing center backs to do it, period.
Yeah.
That's because what ends up happening is this, Jim. This is literally the exact scenario that will happen every single time if we don't have the ball playing center backs.
Yeah.
Enzo will get the ball with his back turned. He will not be able to turn, or he'll get stripped.
Yeah.
So what will end up happening is he has to go backwards, right?
And that's when Sanchez start playing with.
To who though? To who? To who's making that pass? Because if it goes backwards to him, and he has to go backwards because he's not confident enough to make that pass, it goes back to Sanchez. And then Sanchez can't kick the ball for the life of him. We all know that. So then we're just in a rotation of just kicking the ball deep to João, and inshallah he brings it down. That from a Sanchez bozo kick. That's literally how it'll go consistently if we don't have the right ball playing center backs. Consistently. So this is my point. Like I'm going tactically on you because realistically this shit doesn't work unless you have the right center backs to do it. Yeah. It doesn't. It just doesn't work. You need
legs too. Pause. Like you need.
Well,
when we got the most.
The one thing I will say is LaCroix is very good recovery wise.
Yeah, he's got pace.
Outside of that, it's like, do we have another ball playing center back that can play that position? Like, is Reece James going to play center back?
What you need?
You see where I'm going with this? Because otherwise, who's going to play that position? Levi Colwell's going to play center back. Can Hato make the passes that are necessary? Because that's what teams will test.
Listen,
that's the circumstances, guys. That's the legit circumstances with our back three.
Dead fool.
That's exactly. I'm telling you what's going to happen right now. And when it happens, and Hato can't make the pass, we're going to see the circumstances. But at least Hato and LaCroix at least have legs. That's the one thing I can at least give them. There's the one thing.
Athletic. They can run. That's it.
But they're really athletic. That's that's what I see. That's how it's gonna roll.
Enzo cannot play a 10. Enzo is a trash 10 in the Prem.
Yeah,
what are you talking about? He's
garbage. Not 10. Don't let the GNA scam you about Enzo being a 10.
Look at his creation numbers, bro. He does not create like he's supposed to, bro. Playing in the 10,
he doesn't create as consistent enough.
Yeah.
Like I said, he does not create like this fan base pretends like he does. He doesn't. He does not create anywhere near this fan base pretend that he does. Only Chelsea fans think Enzo is this great.
I hope we're wrong, guys.
This only like only this fucking fan base think Enzo is good, like we think. Only this
you know what I'm
fan base.
hoping on, Joey, is I'm hoping.
I just hope we're wrong. I hope someone. I hope that fucking manager can pull something out of his ass. I don't have anything to base that off of. I'm gonna be dead ass with you, but I just hope.
It's. I mean, look, I'll
because I'm not gonna front.
I'll judge it when the window closes.
This is exactly how I felt before Conte too. This is exactly how I felt.
Yeah. I'll judge it when the window closes, but you can't be excited. No, but I was gonna say you can't be excited based off of you can't expect that Bluco is gonna pull a rabbit out the hat based off of the last few years, right? Or since they've been here, right? Or since Bowley, they took the checkbook away from Bowley and he was buying every Tom, Dick, and Harry that was over 30. So it's like I'm like even selling Santos, right? Like I think we all would have preferred to keep Santos, right? Like keep Santos. Nobody's gonna buy Lavia, but Lavia is the one that you'd be like, yo, he got to kick fucking rocks. But I'm just worried, like, and I was worried about this with Enzo too, that if we leave and we sell Enzo, that we're not replacing him with a player that's of a similar or better level. So it's like if you want to move the needle, like we can't.
KG, let me ask you something though. Let me ask you something.
Enzo's not
Do you consider Adam Morton better than Enzo?
Bro. I can't believe how we gassed this dude. Enzo is not that good, bro. Enzo is not that good.
Jimmy, let him answer the question. Jimmy, let him answer
his great player. He's not that good.
Do you think Adam Morton is better than Enzo?
As a midfielder? Yes.
Jim, I'm not asking you the question, Jim.
Nah, I think they're similar levels. I think look, and hear me out. I think what you get from the deep line playmaking, so I think you can get a player that's not as overall as good as Enzo, but does a role that is what we need in the team, right? So whatever, right? Like, so Adam Morton is a much better deep line playmaker. I trust Adam Morton to pick the ball up off a center back, to actually be able to complete a turn and not lose the ball or fall down. But Adam Morton in front of goal is trash. Adam Morton defensively is not good.
My deep line playmaker to be crashing no box.
Right, but if you ask me, Jimmy, if you ask me who's a better overall midfielder, I'm still gonna say Enzo's a better overall midfielder than Adam.
I don't care about overall midfielder,
but
because overall midfield means nothing in this team.
I'm gonna be honest with you. If we put Adam Morton next to Caicedo, Adam Morton, he covers ground, but he's not defensive. He's not defensive enough to free up Caicedo to do the Ecuador Caicedo role. So I'll be honest with you.
I don't know Caicedo, he's not going to be in the 10. We don't need Caicedo to be crashing the box.
He doesn't crash the box for Ecuador. He still plays back, but he's on the ball more and he dictates play.
He can be on the ball more.
Right. I'm happy with that. And I want to see Caicedo in that role. I'm just saying, if you want to take some of the defensive responsibilities off of Caicedo, Adam Morton's not the guy that can do that for you.
Yo, look,
Adam Morton gives you other things.
You're right, and I agree with you on that. But that leads me back to my point.
Like Adam Morton, I agree with you, right? Adam Morton gives you what, like, if you want a deep line playmaker, there's probably not 4 or 5 better deep line playmakers in the world that give you Adam Morton's traits and things like that. But here's the thing too, though. Who's to say Adam Morton can't improve on the other stuff, right? He's still a young player. Maybe he can. I'm willing to take that. I'd still take the chance and put that money down for him, because I still think I would rather live with Adam Morton's positive traits than I think his positive traits outweigh his negative traits. And I'm cool with, because we haven't had that midfielder that's press resistant, that you can give the ball to and do the things that we thought Enzo was supposed to be able to do. I'm cool with Morton in that particular direction. I'm just saying, if Adam Morton comes, I need him to step up some of those other aspects of his game.
I don't know. It don't have to be Wharton. Maybe Wharton ain't it. Whatever. Whoever. It don't really matter. I'm not here to even argue over if Wharton better than Enzo. I don't really care. Like, that's irrelevant to me. Who's better than who don't mean nothing. It's about who fits.
Yeah, I hear you.
If Enzo don't fit to me, if Enzo gonna play,
Yeah.
Enzo don't fit. Enzo cannot play midfield in the Premier League. I'm gonna say it again. Enzo cannot be a good midfielder, like central midfielder in the Premier League. Like,
here's the thing, Jim. I ask you a question now. Okay, did you feel that same way about Jorginho?
About who?
About Jorginho. Did you feel the same way about Jorginho?
I never liked Jorginho.
Right, but did you feel like he would just never be a good central midfielder in the Premier League?
Jorginho, if Enzo is gonna be Jorginho, next. I didn't like Jorginho.
No, I'm not.
What he did?
See, you're not answering my question. What I'm asking
what is your
is not
point?
necessarily.
I don't get what your question.
My point is this, right? Like there's ways to make things work if you do them the right way. Okay.
What is
saying,
Enzo doing?
I'm not saying.
Sorry. All right. Fuck all the minutia. What is Enzo doing? Where are you playing Enzo to make him work in the Prem?
Because you believe but that's the thing is you don't think that he has certain qualities that I do, so it won't. This conversation will never go anywhere.
Whoa! What are these qualities?
I think he's an above average passer.
I didn't say he can't pass.
Okay, so if I think that he's an above average passer, and I think that he can distribute from the back at a very high to a let's say not even a very high. Let's just say above average rate. Okay,
I agree with that, but that's not the point.
I would play him at deep line playmaker, and I'd play a back three, and I would have two guys sitting around him that are athletic, that can go and cover the ground that he can't cover. That's literally what I would do to cover his deficiencies.
Well,
that's how things work. In my opinion, I agree it's not the greatest fit. It's not. No matter how you look at it, no matter what way you turn. But if I can't get the money that I think he's at least worth, because I don't think Elliot Anderson's like that much better than him. Like I think if you can get 100 million, get 100 million. Let me finish. If you can get 100 million, get 100 million. That's fine. That's what just get the 100 million though. Okay? Like if that's the case, get the 100 million. But if we can't and you want to get another, I'm sure, like I said, you still have to get another profile no matter what. Because if Enzo's not working, you need somebody else that can come in. Period. So just let me just in the end, if you're going to play with Enzo Fernandez and Caicedo next to each other, you're not going to, for me, you have to finagle it for him. Like you have to play it for him. So realistically, you have players that are around him that fit a system that cover his deficiencies. With a three, you have to have a guy who's going to be, you have to have a guy on the outside of him that's going to be able to cover that wide area. So basically, if he goes into that wide area,
okay,
you saw against Egypt.
We get it. All right. So basically, you're gonna build a team around Enzo. Are in 2026? Because that's. I hope you realize that's what you just described. You described building a team around Enzo. That's what you're doing in 2026. What motherfucking person who wants to do anything of significance in football looks at a player like Enzo Fernandez and go, yep, that's who we build our team around. Ronaldinho.
Here's the thing, right?
You build a team around Ronaldinho. You build a team around Zidane.
No.
Yo, what do you mean no?
No, that's just not it.
Joey, what you just described was putting a bunch of, is in order to keep Enzo, all the other things he has to have around him. Guess what, Joey? We don't have that. All that shit you just named. We don't have it, and we're not getting it. Next. Solution.
Once again, I just don't agree with you. I don't agree with you.
I don't think you can.
What do you like? Why can't I? No matter how much you yell at me, I just don't agree with you, bro.
Who are we getting? That's all of that.
See, what you're saying is that you have to build a team around Enzo.
Yes, he has to be protected,
bro. Okay, so did we build a team around Jorginho then when we won the Champions League?
We're not talking about we won a championship.
I'm asking. See, how is it? I'm literally
because that's
giving
not.
you.
We're talking
I'm
about the
literally
league.
giving you a live
wait,
example
time
of what
out.
I'm talking about. though.
Joey, we're not doing this. We're
What do
not
you
doing
mean,
this.
bro. I'm asking
Yo,
a question. I'm
You
literally
ask,
asking you a question.
you
And
do,
you don't wanna answer it. I'm literally giving you an example of what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about. No, why is this so hard to understand?
Talk. Go.
Why is this so hard to understand, bro? I'm saying is we built a team, and Atucho built a team that covered Jorginho's deficiencies. It wasn't that we built the team around of Jorginho when we built that team. All I'm saying is in that team, we had 3 center backs. We had Rudiger over there covering the ground that was necessary.
Pause. Can you pause now?
No, I'm getting there. Don't
get there. You gotta pause. Let me talk
Okay.
now. It's a conversation.
Go ahead.
We had Thiago Silva.
Sure.
We had Rudiger.
Okay.
We had Reece James. And we had Chilwell cooking.
Okay.
How the fuck can you compare that to now? Lacroix is not that level. Colwell is not that level. Reece James ain't the level that he was then.
Jim, the difference is I have different expectations than that team.
Okay, but you just wait.
So what?
See now, wait.
Okay.
So you just asked me about Champions League. Joey, we're not in fucking Champions League.
I know, but we saw it work.
No, we saw it work to win Champions League. Under Tuchel, we never sniffed
a title. You're right.
Being near a title.
But that's not where I expect this team to be soon.
Joey, we're playing one
Jim
game a week.
Okay, Jim.
Next
okay.
year.
Okay. So my point in the end is, okay, we have to get this team. Once again, okay, I go back to the boat, all right? I'm just trying to go back to the boat.
Joey, I'm not trying to.
The boat can stay back up, please.
Joey,
can we just get the boat
here's the
this
problem.
way? I don't even need it to go that far.
I don't
just
care.
Get the boat
See, that's the
this
problem.
way, please.
Joey, you want me to come down to the level you at. Sorry, I'm not coming down there.
I don't know what you mean by that.
Because you talk about, I don't expect. Joey, guess what?
What?
I'm a Chelsea fan. If we're not going to be fighting to be trying to win and be the winners, that means we're shit. And what am I talking about? All I'm going to talk about is what we need to do to be the best. I'm not talking about.
That's fair. Okay. I just think it's not going to happen. The difference between me and you is if it doesn't happen next year, it's a shit season. Okay. I don't expect it to happen this year. I could see it happening in 2 years if you build it the right way.
What happening?
I could let me finish.
You said you could see it happening. What happening? What's happening?
If you build the team the right way and because this isn't like I don't believe Enzo Fernandez.
You said you can see it happening.
Point
What's
is this,
it?
right?
What's
my
it?
point is this. My point
no,
is this.
Wait,
I
Joey.
don't believe Enzo Fernandez will be here beyond this season regardless, okay? So I think there's an eventuality that there's a life after Enzo fucking Fernandez. So instead of thinking, we're going to win the league with Enzo Fernandez because no one, including you, believes that, fucking get the ship this way and fucking get Enzo Fernandez on a boat that way and fucking find someone else to actually get the team to a point to that point. Because right now it's not going to happen.
It's not gonna. Okay, that's cool. That shit is cute. I don't think
what's cute. I'm telling you exactly
what you just said sounds good. That shit sound like a great PowerPoint. I would have got up and clapped if we was in the classroom.
No.
But guess what? You know what?
Happen because we know these people.
Yeah. All right. So that's my point. Hold on, Joey. You know what? No, Joey. You know what pisses me off with you dudes? You borderline happy clappers and happy clapping ass niggas.
I'm borderline happy.
Yes, you are borderline happy clapper.
Because I don't believe this is going to happen.
No, you don't have to believe what I believe. Listen to what I'm telling. I'm going to tell you why you're a borderline happy clapper.
Okay, tell me.
Because they've been here 4 years. They showed us what they are. You keep telling me about what you think they're going to do. and they're
No,
gonna wait.
that's not what I said.
All right, you cut
That's
me off.
not
You
what
cut
I
me
said.
off.
What I said is what I would like to happen. If you
All
want
right.
to fix,
Okay,
no, if you
whatever.
want to make Enzo Fernandez work for a fucking season so we can get Champions League and get him the fuck out of here in the season to wherever the fuck he wants to go. The way I see it is if we don't sell him this season, then what? Are we just supposed to just sit on our fucking hands? Like, I don't get it.
Yo, Joey,
Like,
you
what do
talk
want me
like
to
we
do?
work for the club. Time out. Sometimes
What do
you
they want for what? Like,
Yo,
what do you,
no.
I'm acting like I'm working for the club.
We're
You're
fucking
making me feel
fans.
like I'm the
No.
fucking one making
Sometimes
the
y'all
decisions.
niggas get into this weird zone.
Oh my
like we
god, bro.
Yo, Joey, sometimes y'all talking to this weird zone like as if what we saying actually controls what happened.
Exactly.
Relax. Like, you talking about I just
No,
want
but
to
you're
shit.
making me out to be this person that's like
No,
assuming this is
I
gonna
said,
happen.
yo, Joey, I've known you for how many Chelsea seasons? You've watched the same thing I've watched. If you're still optimistic, I think
I'm
you're
not
fucking
optimistic,
crazy.
Jim.
Oh my
I'm
gosh,
not
but you
fucking
do.
optimistic,
Yo,
Jim.
Joey, you do have optimism. You do.
No,
I
I don't. Because I didn't even want Xabi Alonso. I'm on record not wanting Xabi Alonso on this channel. So don't
Okay,
give me
so-
that shit.
So what the fuck? If you don't have any optimism, then how the fuck are you
Like
going
I
to
just like don't do
So,
like
Joey,
I don't
you're
understand
talking.
this.
Yo, Joey.
Like no,
Joey.
let me finish. What I said was, oh, you can cover Enzo Fernandez's deficiencies. Okay, you can do that without having to build
How?
the team around him.
Time out.
Like
Time
that's
out.
all I said. You're not
okay.
gonna win the championship. You're
Yo,
not gonna win
how-
the title with it.
Joey,
but you
Joey,
can get to
Joey,
fucking top
Joey.
four. That's all
Here's the
I'm
problem,
saying.
Joey. You described us helping Enzo Fernandez. What example did you use? You used
Jorginho.
Thomas. No,
Well, I said Jorginho three
Let
times.
me-
Jim. How are you
yo,
gonna tell me that?
you use what Thomas Tuchel did.
Sure.
Okay, we cannot do what Thomas Tuchel did. We can't even emulate it. We can't.
Okay, fair enough. But all I said that's how you do it. That's how you cover him, like he's Jorginho.
And like I said, that's
Okay,
why
fair
I
enough.
said, Joey, that shit sounds cute. Meaning it sounds good to the air. It sounds good. We all could have said that. But the reality is, fucking reality is, we're not going to do that. Why do I know we're not going to do that? Number one, we already signed what we think is going to be our right back, right wing back, whatever.
Sure.
Palestra.
Sure.
He's not Reece James. He's nowhere near on Reece James level. To be
Sure.
honest, he can't even defend. Okay? He's not a defender. Boom. We bought a defensive player who can't defend.
Well, wait. The wing back is supposed to be a player that's supposed to contribute to attack too, right? That's why Reece James was so good.
Okay, so I've been told we're gonna play. Do you know for sure we're playing?
No, I have no idea. No
All
idea.
right.
No idea.
So we signed him. He's either going to play right back or right wing back.
Sure.
Either way, he can't defend.
Okay.
That's my point.
Okay.
We have not done anything yet to improve our defense. I'm going to say it again.
Correct.
We have not done anything yet
Correct.
to improve our defense, right?
Correct. Let's just do the hypothetical, right? Let's do the hypotheticals though.
You said in order for Enzo to work, we
Mhm.
have to do similar to what Tuchel did for Jorginho.
Correct.
We bring in Lacroix. Let's say this, who I personally think we're not bringing in. Let me say that straight up so y'all can hear me.
Sure.
I do not think we're getting Lacroix.
Okay. So
Let's
if
say
we
for
do
instance-
though, if we do, is that a good thing though?
Yeah, but
Okay.
but the problem is with the Enzo situation. If we have Enzo sitting, we bring in Lacroix. Cool. We bring in Lacroix. We got Caldwell. Cool. I don't know who the other third guy would be.
Let's hypothetically Hato. He's gonna be that's gonna be the position he's
Okay,
gonna play.
Hato, Lacroix, Caldwell.
Sure.
So we're if Enzo's in the midfield, Reece James is at right wing back, I'm assuming, which I don't
Once
believe.
again, I have no idea what's going to happen with Reece James. I don't know what's the plan. I don't know what's the plan at all. So I'm just doing hypotheticals here. So
Whoa. There's no plan where Reece James is on the bench.
correct.
Do we agree or disagree?
Correct.
Okay.
So it could be,
not,
but it could be the other way around though, right? It could be instead of Hato, Reece on the right, Colwell. I mean, what's his face?
either
LaCroix in the middle, and then Paul on the left.
either way.
Okay.
Either way. You call it
Okay.
however you want to see it. However you
Oh,
want
we're just saying where Reece James would play.
This does not make our defense better. I don't see this as making our defense better because now, even though the back line is a little bit more solid, it's Enzo sitting in the middle of the park now.
Correct.
When they get a turnover and they're going back the other way, it's Enzo
Correct.
there. You know what happens with Enzo in the midfield.
Correct. I know.
Skate.
But I mean, it's same thing happened with Jorginho, right? Motherfucker's gonna bop him over.
But when I'm glad you said that.
Yeah.
When Jorginho was beat, you had Rudiger,
Mhm.
who was playing at a world-class level,
Correct.
and Thiago Silva, who was actually world-class. Instead of them two, we have Colwell coming off a torn ACL and LaCroix.
I mean, Jim, that's what we got. I don't
Sorry.
know.
That's only about 65% to 70% of.
So you don't think that?
No,
that right there
I
doesn't
think
get
over
you better than
38
10?
games. I think over 38 games that gets eventually dusted. I think over 38 games that eventually falls apart.
Very fair.
I think over 38
there's nothing
games
wrong with what you're
that
saying,
gets worked.
But
And then,
but right
hold on,
now,
wait.
no. But I want to say something. Right now, bro, what you're describing is a very close to reality to what potentially could happen. Like that's very close to what is potentially going to happen in this season.
Yes, that gets smoked.
That
That
gets
gets
that
gets you to about.
That's fair.
That
That's
gets you to
absolutely
about
fair.
December.
But I'm just saying that's the reality. That's like legitly like what we're probably going to see. Like
That
what
gets you to
just
about
described.
December, right?
Yeah.
You get to December, and then
we blow up again.
Then you get those
Same
log
thing.
jams.
Yep.
And then motherfuckers really got to start playing.
Mhm.
And then you get an injury or two, and then that's when the reality sit in. That this team. That's when you start seeing.
You know, I mean, but Jim, we've seen this story before. It's not something.
And that's my point. So I don't.
I do think. Here's the thing: is I think they think the only caveat to this, in my opinion, is what the left wing back turns into. Because, bro, people don't realize how much Marcus Alonso and in those like that left wing back position. Like this is the whole left side. Okay, they got to redo the whole left side. All right, the left wing back and the left side. Right. If that core with João Pedro, João Pedro and Jackson up top is top 6.
Yo, if Jackson is on our club next year, if Jackson is playing for Chelsea next year, that's an indictment on this club.
Oh, you feel that way about it? I didn't know that.
Yo, Jackson's been here for 3 years. We had Jackson for 3 seasons. He hasn't. He peaked. His best year was his first. I'm gonna say that again. We've had Jackson for 3 seasons.
I mean, you don't have to speak to me about that.
Was his first.
You don't have to speak to me about that. I wanted him gone after year 1. I wanted him the fuck out of here.
That's the sign of sell.
Yeah.
We had Gusto for 3 seasons. His best was his first. This is about to be Cole Palmer's 3rd year. This is going to be his chance. He had his first year. He had the first
get them
year.
all out of here, bro.
Was great. Second year, 3rd season. If Cole Palmer is bad this year, he has to go.
Yeah. There's nothing wrong with what you're saying, though.
So
there's literally zero wrong.
Jackson
with
has not
saying.
been a Chelsea
But
player for 2 seasons.
All I'm saying, Jim,
he's been a Chelsea player for 3 seasons.
Without throw Jackson off whatever. To say let's say fucking we keep a mega, okay, for fucking conversations purposes, okay. I still think that's top 60.
Nope, I don't think so. Top 6 from what? What is in
I
our
just don't
attack?
think that these other teams are that good. I don't think anybody's getting that much.
Bro, we have no goal scoring. We don't have
once again, you didn't hear my first caveat, right? Was they also rebuild the left side.
But they're not.
What do you mean they're not? Do you just think we're not going to buy any more players? Like, what do you think this is going to happen?
Time out. We need goals up front.
Mm-hmm.
We have Cole Palmer. We have João Pedro.
Mm-hmm.
We have Esteval.
Mm-hmm.
Gittins, Garnacho, Delap.
Okay, but there's going to be sales.
Hold on. Right? Wait. I don't know that.
Jim.
No, don't Jim me. I don't know that.
How? How don't you know that?
What do you mean
how don't you know that? Every season they've shown you they sell.
It don't matter.
What do you mean?
I don't.
It's the only thing that they've shown us.
Joey, did you hear me say I no longer have any trust in this board? None. Sales, incoming, outgoing, nothing.
Fair enough.
I completely lost everything in this board. They fired Maresca, right? Because they felt like we did. I'm saying not fire Maresca. The shit, they parted with Maresca. Mm-hmm. They brought in Javi Alonso.
So I guess I hear where you're
I don't believe they have what it takes to go and recruit the right players. Jamie Gittins, even if he didn't get hurt.
All right, but that's irrelevant to me.
No.
Because I do think they can sell though. Like we're talking about, all right, you if they need to get the right players, fine. I get it.
Joey,
but can they get rid of the players that we have?
It don't matter.
Because they're not going to get the right players. Yeah, I get it, whatever.
Now you catching on. It don't matter. So if we keep the player, if we keep Garnacho, Gittins, Delap, okay, we keep them. We're shit. If we sell them, I'm gonna say we're probably gonna be shit again. Because
because I think Neto gets sold too. I think like Garnacho probably is in Delap are all sold. And I think we probably get 2 more attackers. Yeah. Maybe one.
We have not shown the ability to sign good attackers.
You're damn right about that. I mean, outside of João, we can't do that to João after first season.
Bro,
after a good first season.
Bro, we've signed. You can't sign 30 motherfucking attackers to work out, and then you be like, oh, but what about fuck them 2 niggas? What about the 28 that didn't work? We're not talking about the 2 that worked. Clearly.
Oh shit.
Clearly, we're not talking. We're not talking about the 2 that worked,
bro. I hear you. I mean, all right. So, all right. I like to do the perfect world shit. You know, we ain't gonna get what we want. But realistically, like someone who's available, what would be the person, that left-sided player that you would want to get? Who would be that person?
I don't have one.
Not anyone you would pick, like even like anyone.
Nobody. I don't do that. Like I can't do that fantasy island shit. Like I do reality. I live in reality. I can't do that. There's no player that we get. We don't have the pool to get nobody. Like who have we pulled? We pulled Enzo, but did we really pull them? We just paid them. We paid the big food. So like I can't think who we got.
I'm grabbing something to drink. 1 second, boss.
Who did we pull? Like we pulled midfielders. I gave us that. We pulled Lavia. We pulled Caicedo. We pulled Enzo. I'm not gonna act like in the moment that wasn't pulled. That was pulled. But we haven't pulled any attackers. Like we couldn't get Olise. We couldn't get. We couldn't get Rafi.
No, they were just stupid on getting.
We couldn't get Asherman. We couldn't get.
No, once again, another stupid one that they just.
I'm trying to think. Yeah, we had no pool. So like all the attackers that we could have got that would have actually helped us, we couldn't pull them.
We just didn't want to pay them because we're sorry.
No, we like I said
because we're sorry.
Pull them. If you don't get the player, you couldn't pull them. That's it. You had no pull. If you don't get the player, You can't get him. That means you don't have pull. You can't get him. If you can get a player to come for less than money, you got pull.
I describe pull a little differently than you.
No, that's pull. We got Caicedo. The teams offered Caicedo. Liverpool offered Caicedo more money. He said, no, I'm staying at Chelsea. That's pull. That's pull. Lavia, same thing. They came in. Lavia said, no, fuck that. Y'all went back and tried to get Caicedo. Bro.
That fucking guy. So the reason why, I'm just saying, just to answer this, it came up mad long ago, this chat that I pulled up. The reason why the reason why they didn't fucking sell Lavia is because they couldn't even break even on him. They would have had to take a loss on Lavia to, like, at this current moment, for how much is left on Lavia's or amateurization, they would have had to take a loss on him. So, like, it would have been a net negative on selling him. That's in totality. That's the circumstance. That's why he's going to have to get a loan. That's what I think is going to end up happening. He's going to end up being loaned out somewhere, and he's going to get a loan with, like, an option somewhere. Like,
who are y'all talking about? Who are you talking about?
And I think they're going to end up getting someone that probably some no-name player for you guys to play as a backup to Enzo. Like, just truly. Like, I have a few names in the back of my head that I think it could potentially be, but it's Bundesliga players.
Well, a bunch of garbage.
You know what I'm saying?
About them niggas, man. Listen.
No, I'm just saying. Bro, why do you always do that shit, bro? Why do you do that shit?
Because Joey, why do I do what? Brush off these no-name niggas? Because I don't like talking about no-name ballers. Like, I don't care. Like, it's like talking about, do you sit around and talk about 5 out of 10 bitches? Who sits around like, yo, you see that bitch? Yo,
that's funny.
Who cares? Like, I don't want to talk. I don't talk about backup players. I don't get excited sitting around talking about players he's going to play a role. I don't give a fuck.
Then why are you so? But that's exactly what Andre Santos would have done.
Andre Santos got the potential to be a great player. That's why I like Andre Santos. He has the potential to be a great player.
That's why I like play a role. Like,
yo, big up Shells.
Like,
yeah.
Yo. Joey, does Andre Santos has potential to be a great player?
Agreed.
So what are you talking about? Why? So
but you can't do this. Like,
I can't do what?
You can't.
You're about to
words that you said where I don't have time for these squad players, bro. And
from the Bundesliga. You about to name it? Joey, you were about to name Joey, you were about to get on your Joey, you were about to get on your fucking football manager and start naming me some player. And what I'm saying is I can't get excited about a player I'm
not asking you.
I've never seen. Joey, I didn't say you asked me. I said I can't get excited about a player I haven't seen and I don't know. I know Santos. I've seen his qualities. I can be happy knowing I've seen the best of him. I love Lavia. The problem is Lavia always hurt. So he's an NPC. He's a non-fucking playable character. That's his problem. Yeah. Santos can play. There's a reason why Santos went for 50 million and teams are clamoring to get him. They see what everybody else can see. People see this guy is potentially could be a great fucking player, put in the right situation. You about to tell me about Bundesliga players I never heard of, I never seen, and it's like, yeah, like mentioning them. I don't like. That's like, to me. That's like, I understand that's your thing. Like, you like to do that. That does nothing for me. Like, talking about, I used to, when I was younger, I used to like talking about those players, right? But then I used to realize it was just like sitting around fucking learning like Latvian and living in New Jersey. Like, what the fuck you learning? You're never going to speak that shit. What the fuck you doing? Like, so it's like, I'm going to be learning about all these players where like 80% of them going to turn out to be bums. Like, I don't even waste my energy on those guys no more. That should be like useless information to me now. I used to love doing that shit. I used to know every fucking player. It needs to be a waste of my time because most of these niggas turn out to be nothing. So it's like,
I hear you, bro. But at the same time, it's like, all right, like, it's like in the end, if you only get the 10, then that's the only thing that you're happy with. Like that's literally like how I see it too. It's like if I don't know what if I don't know what a 7 looks like, then I will never know what a 7 looks like. I'm just gonna try to get a 10 for the rest of my life. I might not be good enough for a fucking 10. That's just that ass. Like you said, we might not be good enough for that. So if I don't know what a fucking 7 or an 8 looks like, then we might never get a fucking 7 or an 8. Because right now I love a fucking 7 or an 8.
My problem is
saying?
We just sold a steady 7, right? No makeup, a 7 with no makeup.
You gotta call him a 7. Call him a 6. You can call him a 6.
Yeah. So my thing is, Joey, if because of the price point, right? We see what 50 million gets you in. I'll just say in the Prem.
Mm-hmm.
That basically, if we want to get another 7 and we want to go to or a 6 and we go to the Bundesliga and stuff like that, I think we're taking too big of a chance on relying on our scouting, which has been poor over the last few years, to rely on that. I'm like this is my thing. Like, and I see shells in the chat. Like, I'm not.
Sure.
The only thing that upsets me about
I guess I'm not necessarily. I guess the whole question when it comes to this is not necessarily, not necessarily like it being a Bundesliga player too. Like I just personally watch the Bundesliga.
I know
that's just really what it comes down.
You mean a player from a league that's not the Prem?
Yes, exactly.
He's not on
exactly
radar.
Because in the end, we're gonna because realistically, right now you look at the price of the Prem players, they're not in our price bracket.
Yeah.
That ass. Like, unless we make multiple fucking sales, put them all together to buy one guy, then they might be in our price bracket. Right. But like,
I hear you.
That's just the situation we're in.
Yeah, bro. I hear you. I just don't.
Once again, ramifications for
I'm
not.
never gonna sit and talk about Chelsea. Like, I'm gonna be I'm not gonna ever be sit and comfortably talk about Chelsea like we're Everton. Like, and I'm seeing that now. Like when I'm watching the shows, I'm hearing the commentary, I hear y'all niggas talk. Like, maybe y'all don't realize it because, like they say, sometimes you're too close to the forest to see the trees. But y'all are really, maybe y'all don't realize it. Y'all talking about, well, I'm just living in the reality. Yes, I am too. And the reality is not accepting it. The reality is, as a fan. Now, I don't know maybe what y'all call yourself. As a fan, you're supposed to be mad about it.
Yeah. No, we should be, bro. Like,
but just because you express your anger differently than others doesn't make it.
I didn't, bro. Like, I said, as a fan, if your team is ass, you're supposed to be mad about it. That's all I said. I didn't say nothing about expression.
Jim.
All I said was, if your team is ass, you're supposed to be mad about it, right?
Do you think I was happy about the New York Knicks my whole life?
Once again, bro, I don't know what the fuck the Knicks have to do with anything. That's
the same thing.
No, it doesn't. I said, as a fan, if your team is not winning, you're supposed to be mad about it. So when you like, well, I'm just not gonna be. That's cool. That's you. You can choose to not be that.
I'm not.
But just don't gaslight me, bro. Don't
see. This is where I have to.
I didn't say you. Listen, let me fucking talk.
Okay.
Just don't gaslight me when I come and I say something that you think is not positive. I don't give a fuck if you don't think it's not positive, because what I'm talking about is actual what's happening. What a lot of the fans be doing is what we wish could happen. I wish what y'all saying could happen too. But the reality is we're crap. And the outlook is crap. We are crap. That's the truth. And my opinion, the outlook is crap. And even all these suggestions and ideas you coming up with, all of that shit is crap too. All that shit is crap. All that shit, all I hear is more crap. Like, if we're not going out buying difference-making players, we are going to be crap. Xabi Alonso.
Okay, Jim. Let me do
God
this.
bless his heart.
Let me build you a team real quick. No, let me do this real quick. Let me just build you a team real quick, okay? We do the things that we said we're gonna do with Lacroix. All right. We have the back line of Palestra, right wing back, Reece James right sided center back, Lacroix in the middle, and Levi Colwell on the left. Okay, and then we buy Antoine Robinson and we buy Jedi Robinson. Let me finish. We buy Jedi Robinson and we buy Ndai. Okay, these are. Wait a second. Wait a second, Jim. Jim, wait a second. Let me finish. Let me finish. Let me finish.
Joey, the problem with that is now you're playing like weird fantasy.
Why?
So because they just said Hato is gonna be the left back. You just made a lineup and Hato's not even playing.
Bro, there's 3 center back spots, and
so Hato won't be playing.
Of my center backs are going to be sold. Inshallah. That's the only thing I can expect. The only thing I can expect is they say they're going to sell a player and they go and they sell the player. That's the only thing I can expect from these fucks.
Okay, last year, how many?
Literally, that's the only thing I can expect. Only thing is they say XYZ is up for fucking sale and they fucking get rid of them. That's it.
DCC, Badia Shield,
Chalaba.
Yeah, none of them. They cannot get rid of these guys for 2-3 seasons running. So why do I believe they're going to sell them now? They cannot get rid of them. They've been trying. Let's not act like they have not been trying. They've been trying. They can't. They had worse seasons last year.
Disasi had a worse season last year?
Who?
Disasi had a worse season last year? That was probably his best season he's ever had.
Bro, we got like 4 center backs we need to get rid of.
So here's the thing. Every year, here's the process is still like you have to still put amortization to the idea. Every year, it's cheaper to get rid of these guys,
and every year they're still here.
Okay, but they should be able to get rid of them.
They should have been able to get rid of them last year.
They didn't.
I think they can get rid of them. I think they just need to bite the bullet and lower the prices on them.
Yep.
Yo,
like I'm at the point where I'm like, I agree with both of you are saying, Jimmy, like 100% Jimmy on. We've had 4 years or not, I'll say 4 years. We've had multiple years of Trev's not good enough, the Sassy's not good enough, Booty of Shields not good enough. So we got to get these players out,
and they're still here.
A lot of these fans, and I'm not saying you guys, but a lot of these fans will be like, I want 30 million for the Sassy. In what world can you command that kind of money? Get rid of him. Somebody offers you
20.
Somebody offers you 15 for Badia Shield. Get them motherfuckers gone. Like you're just clogging up space.
And every year for the last 3 fucking years,
they've had options to sell Chalaba every single year.
An Italian club is in for Chalaba. And then every fucking year, that predator-looking fuck is back. So stop asking me why I don't have faith in this and don't have faith in that. Because I'm fucking old enough to remember what just happened.
Yeah, I agree. I'm just saying
every year since their first year.
Yeah.
The Sassy, Badia Shield, and Chalaba has been supposed to go. And every team claims to want them. But every fucking year, they're back. So stop. Y'all can miss me with they're going to sell. We make sales. They're going to sell. Guess what? At some point, that's going to dry up. You know how I know? Because all our sellable assets are gone. There's nobody. Anybody going to buy Gittins right now? How about a little Garnacho?
Yeah, Garnacho's going to get sold. How about that?
To who?
There's plenty, bro. You act like there isn't like a million.
All I asked was to who? Who
bro,
you thought he was going to?
Bro, why do I have to give you teams that Garnacho's
no, I thought you,
but you can't even give me a left winger.
Bro, when
like
you
I don't even know why do we have
time out?
Is this
the only reason I fucking asked it because you said
Napoli,
it with so much confidence.
Napoli wants him for the second year in a row. By the way,
Says
because
who?
we got him over Napoli. By the way. But Napoli wants him again.
To who?
I just said.
Do they?
Napoli wants him again, yeah.
How much we pay for Garnacho?
I think like 40 million.
Okay. Somebody's paying $40 million for Garnacho?
Nah,
No, but they don't have
and they gotta
Okay.
they gotta
All
sell
right,
on.
okay, I'm cool.
They don't have to get 40 million.
What do you mean? So what do they have to get?
I don't know the amortization numbers behind it. It's probably somewhere around 32 million, I'm guessing.
What they have to do is they have to just say, we'll take the loss on Garnacho.
Yeah,
We fucked
33.
up.
I was right.
We fucked up and get him gone for whoever puts money on the table.
Bro, remember.
But
I'ma
here's
say it
the
again.
thing. Here's the thing, right? It's like, here's the thing, right? Like, even if you're going to do that, you got to make sales in other places, unfortunately.
Yeah, I agree. You got to cover the Garnacho loss.
You make mistakes, you pay
other
for 'em.
sales.
That's
But
what it comes down to.
You did that a little with Santos, right? Like you flipped Santos, even though we didn't. I personally thought we should have got more money up front.
100%.
I think I agree with what both of you are saying. I think we need to get rid of those guys, and they've proven for some reason that these motherfuckers they just stick around like fucking cockroaches, right?
Sure.
But I also think that Blueco needs to realize, be like, yo, if there's a market for these guys, the market is very small. So don't
just
get
take what you
greedy.
can get.
Get what you can get. If you want to get these guys off the books, Chalaba's pure profit, right? I don't know what the Sassy situation is. We bought him like 40 million. We've had to pay a chunk of that already, right? Yo, just sometimes you just gotta cut a bitch off and just say, yo, we're just gonna cut the losses and we're gonna get these people out of here.
The problem is there's
You
concessions.
cannot do that. Why y'all say that? That's the problem with me when y'all be talking about we gotta sell to buy. You know what leads to more sell to buy?
No,
Just
I'm not even
selling a
talking,
player.
Jimmy. I'm not even talking about fucking buying. I'm
No,
talking
but
about
that's
selling.
my point. But yo,
Selling.
if
We
you
should be
sell,
you
gotta
buying
replace.
1 to 3.
Right, I agree. But when you say sell to buy, it's like, yo, you're broke like Aston Villa, and you got to.
We
sell to
are
buy.
that, bro. Wake
No,
up.
bro.
That's where we're fucking heading.
I don't know.
Bro,
Look, I'm not an accountant.
Since we spent big money on Caicedo, name another player we spent big money on.
Yo, that's because they saw what we were doing with the loopholes and they closed that shit. I agree with you. I agree with you.
My point is,
I agree with you.
No, Chelsea, people, wake the fuck up.
But what
Chelsea
do you mean by wake the fuck up though? Jim? Like what do you mean
fans, by that? Wake the fuck up. We don't spend big money. We don't have big money to spend. We can't go and spend. We can't go. What $100 million player we could go buy? How they gonna fit? They don't fit in the wage structure. We're not getting no more $100 million to come players to fit into this.
That's the point we're talking. But part of that's part of everything, though. It's part of all of this. Like
so
that's just
point
a whole other different part that we're not even talking about. Like that, I get your point, but that's just a whole different part that we're not even talking about that.
I agree.
What we're talking about is this, Jim. What we're talking about is this. Regardless on what we buy, okay, there has to be like 3 players out to 1 person in. Yeah. Like just on how many players we fucking have on the team. Yeah. Period.
No.
Just period. Just we can't add more motherfuckers until some of these motherfuckers leave, bro. We got too big of a team.
What do you mean? We was just trying to shine Granit Xhaka.
I disagree, but that's not my point. We shouldn't be buying him until we sell 2 players. We should be selling Chalobah. We should have had Chalobah gone before this, like already. We should have more players just gone. But part of the World Cup being here, some of our players are at the World Cup, and some of the players we want are at the World Cup. So it's just like
what are these players? Whoa!
Some of the players still at the World Cup, even if we wanted him. Lacroix still at the World Cup if we wanted him. If we wanted to sell Gusto, he would be at the World Cup. Even if we wanted to sell Enzo, he's at the World Cup. Like, what are we like? What players? I just gave you 5, 6. Like,
so I don't get. So what? I don't. That does what to help us?
Oh my God, that's not my point. That's not my point.
My point is,
I'm not saying.
Hold on. What's your point, Jimmy? What's your point?
None of this. What's your point?
None of this we talking about right now improves the team. None of it. It doesn't help. It doesn't help the team. That shit helps the books. Y'all don't realize we're counting FC with everything we're sitting here talking about is books. We're not actually talking about improving the team.
So wait. I disagree. And you want to know why I disagree? Is because I believe there's such thing as addition by subtraction.
I know because I know you disagree. What did I say a while ago? I said y'all niggas got a fucking 8-ball of hopium that I don't have. And my hopium dealer he didn't pick up. I called 2, 3, 4 times. He didn't answer.
Hopium for what, Jim? We're talking about how we would get rid of these players. And you're talking about hopium. You're not even listening.
You're
We're literally talking about
to do what, Joey?
No, me and KG are literally sitting
I'm asking you, what are you selling the players to do?
Bro, we're sitting here to talk about how we would get rid of the fucking players that we don't want at this football club.
Yeah, that's what I want.
And what it would
to do what?
Bro, so if we were to take losses on these players, right? If we're going to take losses on these players, like KG's saying, take some losses on these players. You want to sell these players that are not good enough for this football club, take the loss. But if you're going to take the loss, right? If you're going to take the loss, there's going to be some concessions to be able to do that. That's just the way that it goes. You're like, Jim, you're like in anything, right? Like if you're going to take a loss on something, you're going to want to try to make it back somewhere else. Like it's just, that's how it goes. That's just what we're talking. That's literally all we were talking about. This is the only thing we were talking about. We weren't talking about how to make the team better. We weren't talking about it in any way. Even all we're saying is to get rid of a Disasi, to get rid of a Garnacho, to get rid of Romeo Lavia potentially. We might have to take a loss. Not just there, but potentially selling somebody else and making the money or back from there.
KG,
that's what we're talking about.
Top 14
as it's currently constructed right now.
What do you think is the top 14?
Nah, I think the ceiling is 5th, 6th.
Will we be in Champions League next year?
Oh man,
Arsenal.
I don't know
City,
what the
Arsenal, City, United, Villa, Liverpool. That's 5 teams for sure right now that I can say hands down. It's better than
you.
But Jimmy,
you're talking right now. Right now, we have no chance of buying anyone else. Our team is going to be.
I'm gonna say it again,
and we're not doing nothing else.
I'm gonna say it again.
That's fine if you believe that, bro. If you think that we're not buying no one else and we're not getting nobody, that's fine.
I'm gonna say it again. Okay,
that's fine.
You finished? Okay. Even if we get whoever player you think we're gonna get, whoever you can name the Bundesliga bum, name them. Whoever you think we're gonna get, those 5 teams are still better than Chelsea.
Okay,
it don't matter.
Jimmy.
Hold on. Wait.
Go
all the names I've heard us linked to and all that, none of those players make us better than those 5 teams. To me.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say United get worse. I'm gonna say Aston Villa get worse. Yo, Aston Villa. You know, I asked JM the other day, Jimmy. I said, "Who are you linked to?" You know who this motherfucker said? Emerson Royale. You think that if Arsenal come, throw the bag down, pull Morgan Rogers from them?
Is there proof Palestra's better than Emerson Royale?
Yeah.
So I'm
gonna say
yeah.
Look. I'm not laughing.
The one defender of the year in Italy.
Bro. You see, Chelsea.
Emerson Royale was in Italy. Bro,
I'm gonna say it again. KG, you see how you pause? KG, you see how you pause? You know why you pause? Because we're not Chelsea that we used to be, and it dawned on you. Oh wait.
No.
I've known that for a while. Like, why are you acting like that's new, bro?
Emerson Royale is so ass that I can look, and I hold my hands up, 10 toes down. I never heard of Palestra until 3-4 weeks ago. But Emerson Royale is so ass. How ass is he? That I would comfortably say I would trust 9 out of 10 right backs you throw at me that are better than that bum ass Emerson Royale. But I agree with your overall sentiment. Like Palestra's, he's still an unknown, and it's still unproven to whether or not he's actually better than a Malo Gusto, who we know is not good enough. So I agree with that. I agree 100%. But in my mind, I'm looking at. I think United.
You're just there to piss people off right now.
I think United get worse.
Look at the chat, so mad at you for no reason.
I
So.
know,
Your chat, I'm gonna keep it a
shit.
buck, Joey. Your chat is the lamest chat I ever been in. These weirdo ass niggas in your chat. I don't even like my own chat. Your chat is even worse. Some of these names I don't even know. I've never even seen these names in my life. I don't know where these weirdo niggas come from. I'm looking at the shit that they type in. You notice I normally go back and forth with the chat. Do you notice I'm not even yelling at nobody?
No, I appreciate you not
these
doing
niggas?
that. Honestly, I'd rather have
niggas?
I have you guys on to have conversations with you guys, not for you guys to talk to the fans.
Yo, and the chat has to know that it's all love. Like this is just emotion.
Like,
this is just
I've invited
like, we
these
care
dudes
about
on.
Chelsea.
These are my boys. Like I don't like anything that we say to each other is just what we say.
It's all love, chat. It's all love.
Like,
no, it ain't.
But
Nigga, I don't know you.
man.
Palman, or whatever the fuck your name is. Pussy, I don't know you. What you talking about? Never seen you before, nigga. About it's the same people. I've never seen you, nigga. Fuck you talking about?
Yeah. Look.
Anyways,
I hate to say I want to judge him at the end of the window because I know how Blue Lake windows
I'm not waiting for no end of the window.
I know. That's why I can't say that with a straight face and with straight confidence. I don't know because we get Jobby. I
guess what else do we have to do? Like what is truly like at this point? It's just like I'm at
let's
see how they fuck this up. That's literally where I'm at with it. Let me just see how they fuck this up.
You see why I said you borderline happy clapper? Because you said what else do we have to do?
What are you talking about?
My nigga, you said what else do we
hear what I just said?
You just said what else do we have to do? Joey, you don't
let me see how they fuck this up.
No, I don't.
What did you hear me?
No, Joey, you don't have to sit and see how they can
fuck it up. Why, Jim?
No, Joey, listen what I said. I said you don't have to sit and see how they fuck it up. We watched them fuck it up last year. We watched them fuck it up the year before. We watched them fuck it up the year before. So it's if I decide to say they're going to fuck it up, only thing you can say to me is that's cool. You got the right to say that. That's it. You can't tell me nothing else. Because if you say look that way and then I turn back and you punch me in the face, and then I look that way and you say look that way and I turn back and I punch you in the face, and you say look that way and instead of turning around I punch you first, you can't say why you punch me. Because the last 3 times I turned around, Jim, you punch me.
Jim, I ask you, what do you expect? Let me throw. We're just doing this now. We're gonna just do it since we're just having random conversations about shit. Do you feel the same way about your Giants then? Is this the same way you feel about your Giants? Because you haven't seen nothing for 5 years.
Do not compare football to.
I'm asking you a question. I'm not comparing. Do you feel the same way about your Giants?
No.
Because your Giants haven't shown you shit for 4 years.
Joey, I'm not doing this. Joey, we're talking about
why, Jim?
Because I'm not talking about no fucking NFL.
I'm asking you a question.
I'm not talking about the NFL, Joey.
So
we're
why
talking
not?
about Chelsea.
Why not?
Because I'm not. Because I'm a grown ass man and I choose to what I want to talk about. I'm not talking about no fucking NFL. What are we talking about?
Who's? Let me ask you this.
Who the fuck is you talking about?
Who's
you gonna ask me about next? Snooker?
It's the same fucking shit.
No, it's not the same shit. We're talking, bro.
You're willing to talking about off season.
We're talking about Chelsea. In the middle, we're talking about Chelsea. You want me to pivot to talk about the Giants?
No, I'm willing to pivot to see what your mindset is. Because you honestly, the way that you're talking is just like, all right, fuck it. KG, we're just gonna get relegated next year.
I never said we're gonna get relegated.
I said next year, bro.
KG. What did I say? Hold on, wait.
No, we're just gonna get relegated, dude.
Joey, you asked me on your channel, right? And when
I asked you a question that's legit about how your mindset is about each and everything that you're doing. You're talking about. So what? I asked you one question about how your mindset is about another sport. Is it equal to this sport? And you just go, don't want to talk about the NFL. Okay.
I don't want to talk about the NFL, and I'm not talking about the NFL.
Okay, that's fine.
All right, because you invited me on your channel to talk about Chelsea, so
you're right, and I apologize for switching it. Go ahead.
You ain't gotta apologize. All I just said was I'm not talking about the NFL. when we were talking earlier, I said, I think Chelsea might finish 12th.
Okay.
Right? So if I said to you, I think we're going to finish 12th, do you know what that would take? For us to be worse.
Yep.
So how the fuck you didn't expect me to say glowing things? It's clear what I'm going to say. More than likely.
That is true.
I never asked you to say anything.
I didn't say you asked me to.
Joey, where do you think we finish next year?
Joey, but you're acting
I don't know. I
surprised.
haven't seen the fucking window. I just said that. I would love to see the fucking window, see what the fuck we get. Maybe maybe we finish 6th. KG. Maybe I say we finish 6th. You know what I'm saying?
I think.
For all I know. To me, it's just, I don't know what we do. I don't know.
Let me tell you what I think is going to happen.
People now think that we don't get Lacroix. I think we get Lacroix. I think that makes our defense better. But does a goalkeeper keep us out of the top 4? Most likely. Like these are things, like, no matter how good we make the rest of this window, if we don't have a better goalkeeper that will affect us, most likely. Like, I've been saying the same things over and over. Get a center back. Get a goalkeeper. Get a real striker. They finally got a guy I didn't believe in, and he fucking showed up. Like, all I want to do is see what happens with my eyes before I say, oh, I'm going to predict this. It's fucking...
I hear you. What were you about to say, Jimmy?
Hold up.
What a dick. Oh, man.
I was about to say,
big up the chat. Hey, run up the likes, chat. Run up the likes.
I think we're gonna finish 12th. Nigga, you're not gonna hear a bunch of positive shit from me. It's not. Number one, I don't think we're gonna get what's necessary on the left wing. I don't. Okay. Why? Why? Because we haven't signed good wingers since we've been here. We haven't. We signed a bunch of crap wingers. The best of the wingers we've signed so far, I can't even say Esteval, because his season was missed. He had a shit season from being hurt. Neto. Neto, who's basically blah. That's the best of wingers they've had. Nigga, they signed Sterling, they signed all these guys. So, do I think we're gonna sign a winger that's gonna be good? No. We got, like, let's go through. Let's Mudryk. Oh wait,
I kind of don't want you to go through it because it's PTSD.
These guys, so but yeah.
Mudryk.
Yeah.
Gittins, Garnacho, Esteval, Neto, Palmer. Who else we signed that was wingers? I'm thinking in the last 3-4 windows. Who else?
Sterling. Did you get Sterling?
No,
Sterling was before.
I think even Mudryk was before too.
No, Mudryk was Egbali was a part of Mudryk. I'm 1000% sure Egbali flew in to seal the deal.
No, you're right about that.
Yeah,
you're right about that.
I think that's it for the first team wingers. Yeah.
No.
Felix.
Wait. Yeah, João Felix, Angelo. Thank you. You left off Angelo.
Oh, Oh, okay.
Oh yeah. Yeah, nigga. Oh yeah.
Quenda.
Think about this. These are the wingers we signed.
Like 40 wingers. That's crazy.
And none of them, we can stand up and proudly with a chest say right now, yeah. Outside of who we hope. is going to be great. And that's, we hope Quinta, and we hope Olise be great. Cole Palmer, we kind of know he's not a winger anymore.
I don't even class Cole Palmer as a winger.
Yeah, we signed him, but I counted him because we signed him as a winger.
I know what you mean. He was a winger when we bought him, but yeah.
So, and yes, go Diego, go. He was a winger also.
Oh, yes, right. Yeah.
Every motherfucking winger they signed, we are still waiting to get a return. So when you look at me and you say, well, if we just fix winger, and if we just whoa. Don't say just fix.
Sancho too. Sancho with loan.
Sancho. Like, don't get bro.
Yo, big up the chat. The chat.
This is why I'm telling y'all, when y'all be talking about, this is why I laugh. That's why I tell, this is why I tell people being young is awesome. That's why I tell people, enjoy being young, bro. Enjoy it. Because you get to be stupid without many consequences.
Oh, what about Madueke? Was
No, bro, I cut it off. Stop naming wingers. You're only going to make it worse. You get to be young.
Hey, no more chat.
Yes, no more. Chat. No mas. You get to be young. You get to be optimistic and don't realize how fucking crazy you sound. As you get older, your optimism turns more into realism. You start realizing, you
do.
Damn, as optimistic as I want to be, this motherfucker showed me 2, 3, 4, 5 times, 6 times, 7 times, 8 times. They can't get it right. So for me to sit and be like, well, all we got to do is, all we got to do is fix something that we have not fixed.
I know. You're right. That like you can't.
It's like
you
trying to
can't trust the process
about pouring Kool-Aid on it, bro.
Yeah,
shit ain't gonna happen.
I hear you. I hear you,
bro. There's no rhyme or reason to believe in this fucking
Yeah.
There's just no rhyme or reason to do it. Like I don't really have any optimism behind any of this. To me, I just process things when it's complete. Like when you're gonna take the pitch, that's when I'm gonna start judging what's kind of going on.
Yeah, not me. Not when you show me 4 times who you are.
I hear you.
Yeah.
I hear you. I hear you. That's just the difference in our ways of thinking. But
then again, that
doesn't make me a happy clapper either.
Though. No, but whoa. My definition of happy clapper, it does. Because I'm asking you. So it would take them showing you 5 times that they don't know what they're doing for you to be like, okay, I don't.
Wait a second. See, you're assuming that I don't.
You have optimism, Joey.
How do I have optimism when I've told you multiple times I expected them to fuck it up?
So why are you crashing out on the shit that I'm saying about the team then?
Crashing out on what, Jim? What have I crashed out on?
Because you keep telling me, oh, you're negative. And
no,
you see that.
What I crash out on is you keep calling me a happy clapper and I keep on defending myself.
Because
that's what I keep on crashing out over.
I think you're a happy clapper, bro.
That's fine. You can think whatever the fuck you want to think, bro. I don't care.
I'm just being honest.
But I'm telling you, I don't know why you think that when I'm just as negative
because
as you are.
Unless
I show it in your way, I'm the happy clapper.
No, it has nothing to do about
it has to be your way.
Otherwise, it has nothing. No, you don't have to do it my way.
Why?
Does it have to meet
my
threshold?
So? How is that so? Yes. It's your definition, so it's your way.
Of course. No, it's not my way.
Do you mean?
It's not.
You just said it by my definition.
I'm not asking you to be no way. You're using the wrong verbiage. Okay?
I'm using your verbiage.
No, I never said anything about my way. So when the fuck
yes, you did. My verbiage? You said it's your way. It's the way that you define happy clapper is your way. How else is it? How is it? How else is it?
If you have any optimism going into this
optimism
season,
about what,
to me,
Jim?
Let me finish.
I didn't want Alonso, Jim. What are we talking about? Before everybody else, I was not happy.
Yo, like, bro, what place we gonna finish?
I don't know, Jim, because I don't know what the window is.
All right, whatever.
We were fucking 1 win away from top 4 with fucking Dan Ponce as our coach. Like,
no, we were not 1 win away.
Yeah, we were. Go look at it. Yes, we were. Go look at it.
No, we were not.
Jim.
Why? Bro, you said 1 win away from top 4. No, we were not.
Top 5, which would have got us in Champions League.
Bro, we were not 1 win away from top 5. No, the fuck we weren't. Chelsea was shit.
Oh, it was top 6. Excuse me.
Exactly. Top 6 is crap.
Okay.
You saying like being 1 way away from top 6? That like that's a flex.
You acting like I'm flexing it, bro. But no. You're asking me, do I have a better manager? Whoa. You're asking me. I don't know.
We were Joey.
We're shit, Jim. We're gonna go. Jim. The way that you talk, you're like so negative, but then you're like, oh, we'll be at 12th. That's shit. we're just worse, just 2 points worse than we were, two positions worse than we were last year. But the way that you talk is like we're actually going to get relegated. Like that's the way that you're acting.
No, my nigga, no. Now,
Yeah. That's exactly it.
Now you proving me even more. You're a happy clapper. Thank you.
How?
You are. If what I'm saying to you sounds like relegation, that means you are way up here. Because if I'm telling you, I think we're finishing 12th, and you telling me what I'm saying,
no. The way that you talk about the team,
we're gonna finish
12th. Sound like we're gonna be relegated.
No, 12th is relegation if you're a Chelsea fan. If 12th don't feel like relegation, then I don't know what the fuck kind of fan you are. I've been a Chelsea fan since 2004.
You act like that's longer. I've been since 2002. I've been a Chelsea fan.
Bro.
What are we talking about? Why are you doing this? Why are we doing this? Why are we doing a pissing contest? All I'm saying, because you're more angry than me, and I don't go out and tell everybody we're just gonna always get worse. We're always gonna get worse. I'm not gonna go out there and say it until I see it. You want me to? I'm the happy clapper. Okay, Jim. All right, Jim. There you go, bud. Clapped for you, bud. I don't know what else to tell you because you've honestly you made yourself look so gone, bro. Like I don't even know how else to put this.
Bro,
you're gonna put me out to be a happy clapper when all I've said this entire time.
Nigga, I said we're gonna finish 12th. I openly said I think we're gonna finish 12th.
But every single player that we have is shit, right?
What?
Outside of what? Caicedo, pretty much is what you said. And the back lines got worse.
I said that. I said that today.
Got worse. Yes, this is what you said.
I said every player outside of Caicedo we have is shit. I said that today.
No, you didn't say that today. I said.
So why the fuck would you say that I said that? Why would you say that I said that? Why do you niggas continuously say shit that I didn't say?
Bro, the way that you have talked in this
Joey, you've said your point.
You've said your point. 12th is relegation to you. Okay.
Yo, Joey, you just said that I said every player outside of Caicedo is shit. Did I say that?
I said that.
Joey, no, you said that I just said that. Did you not just say that?
Dude, I'm not doing this.
Joey, did you not just say that? Yes or no?
I'm not doing this.
Yo, Joey, did you say that?
I'm
yes
not
or no?
doing this. You've already made your point.
Okay, so all I'm gonna ask you is same thing I said to Don, because this is what we had fallout with. I'm a super duper grown ass man, and that's how I treat niggas, bro. Do not say I said shit that I did not say.
Fair enough.
I say a lot. I stand on everything I say 10 toes down.
That's fair.
Don't say I said shit I didn't say to try to make your argument sound good, bro. I don't like that. I say enough that you can piggyback.
But even with the things that you've said,
I did not say anything about us getting relegated. So don't say that I said
no. With the things that you've said,
I
makes
said
it sound like we're gonna get relegated.
No,
that's what I said. That's no. You don't want to listen to my words either, though. That's cool. Only when it's about you. That's cool. When you want to listen. That's cool. Time.
You said the things that I said. You said it sounds like we get relegated. I don't know how you come to that. What I said, we're gonna probably finish about 12. That's what I said.
Okay.
The way things looking and what I believe this club is gonna bring in 12. You talking about relegation? That's you being whatever. I don't know what that is.
No, you called me a happy clapper for saying that.
Yes, my definition. Okay. First of all, I said you're borderline.
It's your way that I'm the happy clapper.
I said you're a borderline happy clapper. Okay. Why? Anybody who still have any optimism about this board.
Well, I don't know where you get the optimism from. Once again,
because you said you
keep on using the optimism word. I don't know where you get it from.
I'm gonna tell you why I said that. Because in your mind, you can see moves being made that will finish. You think we'll be finished fighting for a top 4 spot. I don't see that. So anybody that sees that, to me, they're borderline happy clapping. Do I think who's a happy clapper? Rob. That's a happy clapper. Do I think you're Rob? No. But I think if you're optimistic about this board and this team doing the right things, I think you're borderline. Because if when we were 1 or 2 years under them, if you thought it was rushing, I could understand why. And there was people who was there. Even I thought, oh, slow down, easy, slow-mo, slow down. I think you're jumping the gun. But they had their reasons. The way it turned out, they're correct. You know what they get to do? They get to talk their shit. When you're correct, you get to talk. I hate Johnny Minerals, but who could tell him to shut up right now? Nobody. Nobody could tell him to shut up. Because everything, as wrong as I thought he was, guess what? He ended up being right. These managers, I'm saying this board somehow managed to make a nigga who predicted, like, what he predicted, he need to go play the lottery every day. Because you literally had to be making a guess about what he predicted, but his guess came out to be 100% correct. And it culminated when we looked and we saw Enzo's for sale. I remember the days when he was saying a player like Palmer or Enzo or Caicedo would be up for sale one day. And I remember going, nigga, shut the fuck up. Shut your bitch ass up. Shut your dumb ass up. You sound stupid. You can't tell him that now. You can't. You cannot tell Johnny Minerals what he was spewing.
Right. I'm not doing this.
Was crazy. Because it came out. Correct.
I'm not doing this. I'm just
you don't
not
have
doing
to
this.
do it. It's your channel. You can kick me off or you can cut it off. It's your channel.
We're not doing this now, bro. Like,
but it's the
propping
truth.
Johnny Minerals for just throwing darts at a blind dartboard and acting like he knows finances and all this other good shit.
I ain't doing this. You can call it. It could have been a shot in the wind. It could have been a shot in the wind. When somebody's correct, you see what? You know what I'm not? I'm not a bitch ass nigga. That's what I'm not. So when somebody's correct, I'm gonna look and say, "Damn, fam, you was correct." Now, if y'all niggas want to stand on, and I don't like him, so I don't. So all this idea of I don't fucking like him. I don't like his character. I don't like the person who he is. I don't like nothing about him. But we're talking about a football take. His football take was he didn't like Clear Lake. He didn't like Blue Coat, and it was like, why? Why don't you like? Oh, because they're only about the money. They're only about the money. They're only about the bottom line. And I thought that was crazy. They spent mad bread. They're not about just no bottom line. And when you really look at it, even though the bread spent and all that, yeah, they was trying to win. But when we're not winning, they still prioritizing the bread. The bread and the PR is most important. Chelsea's still out here worrying about the optics more than fixing shit. They're still like, fuck all the brief. Yo, bro, put the fire out. Didn't tell us about why it's burning later. Put the fire out. The fire's not out. Put the fire out. What's putting the fire out? Getting out all this trash. For however you do it. We need get out the bum players that's in. Your Garnachos, these center backs, they gotta go. Then you gotta bring in better players. Here's the problem now. Do I trust them to bring in players? No. Do anybody else trust them to bring in players? No. So that leads to less optimism. What am I being optimistic about? If we gotta get rid of players, that's shit. And I can say to myself, the best, they do the job. They get rid of these shit players. And then what I gotta do? Rely on them to bring in good players? There's no optimism for me to bring in good players. So what do I think they're going to bring in? I think they're going to bring in just what they had in before because I don't think they have the ability to recruit.
Okay.
I agree. That's where this shit turned dog shit.
Like with outside of the Johnny points, I don't disagree with you, bro. I think the big thing here is I don't put my energy into just saying how bad we are. Like I just don't. Like
Bro,
I'd rather talk about other football things than talk about just how bad we are always. But I know how bad we are.
You talk about what's
No,
happening.
listen for a second. I let you talk. Listen. I know how bad we are. Okay? I know how bad we recruit. I know how bad the players that we currently have are, and I know how badly this whole thing has been run. This is all I talk about majority of the time on my channel. Okay? But I'm not here going to sit here and say that I think that they're gonna fix it this window. I'm not gonna say that. I don't believe that myself. But what I'm not gonna do is we're already in 12th. That's all. That's all. The difference between me and you is I'm not gonna do that.
Whoa. I didn't say we're already in 12. I said I think we can finish 12. If this window goes the way I think it's gonna go, we're gonna be about 10th or 12th. 10th, 12th, 14th, something like that. I think we will drop back again. Why? Because I think, number one, I don't think we're going to bring in the players that's good enough. Javi Alonso is going to be trying to reprogram what we already have. I don't know what that's going to look like. I don't know how long it's going to take him to get these guys in order. So we're going to be fighting to get back a cohesion again against teams who's solidly together. Like,
are they?
Yeah, I just named the 5 teams that I think who are in better position than us, sure, just based off the continuity alone. Continuity alone. Those 5 teams.
I mean, there's been like 6 different teams that changed managers too. I mean, including Liverpool.
I'm talking about the 5 teams
including Liverpool, including Man United necessarily too, including
and their
City.
squads shit all on ours.
Okay, that's fair too. But I'm saying you said continuity. I'm telling you that not necessarily continuity if you're changing your manager.
Yeah, they have more continuity than us. They have better players than us. They have veteran players who can adjust to a new manager better than us. By far. Not even there. Not even close. Not even close. Like, I fully expect Liverpool problems. I won, not 100%. I 85% put on their manager. 85% put on their manager just being shit. Their manager did exactly what he shouldn't have did. He switched up too much shit, and it fucked up his fucking team. I think a decent manager, because I don't think Slot did the right thing. I think if Slot would have stayed in, they still would have been better than us. I think if Slot would have stayed in, Liverpool still would have been better than us, because I think we're going the wrong way. We're going back.
That's like, bro, I'm not going to argue. I'm not going to argue that point. I'm not going to argue how you feel about the way that this is going to go. I'm not, that's just the way that you feel. I'm not going to change that. My point is just where I'm at with it. And if you consider me a happy clapper with that, I truly disagree. But that's just the way we sit and where we sit on the table. I'm not going to sit here and push you in one direction or the other. I just say my piece. If you think it is what it is, I think it is what it is too. But that's just where I'm at with it. Like I just don't believe this league is that good. I don't believe in a lot of these teams, just like I don't believe in ours. So whoever fixes up first probably gets a spot. Like, that's just really what it comes down to me. Like, I don't know who's going to fix up. None of these teams have really made moves outside of Tottenham. So that's just the way I see things, man. Like, I don't see this league as this like super rigorous thing. You just have to be stable the majority of the time. If you're stable, you more than likely get top 4. That's just how the league's gone for years.
Well, that's the funny part, because there's nothing stable about this team. Nothing stable about this
but
team.
Did I say that anything about this team was stable? I never said that.
the average manager lasts 9 months at Chelsea. 9. The average manager's length playing for Chelsea is 9 months. I want y'all to understand that. Everybody in the chat. The average length of a manager staying at Chelsea is 9 months. And that's not including the intern managers. That's including the managers that we bought for long-term projects. That would include Potter. That would include Maresca. That would include Racine. Yeah. And that's 9 months. Niggas last 9 months, bro.
I get that, bro.
You don't last at Chelsea. You're not giving time. And it's like people could say
but we're literally just expecting the same from a higher quality manager, though, right? That we're expecting him to. Is Alonso a higher quality manager than what we've had in the past?
What now? What happened?
I said, is Alonso a higher quality manager than what we've had in the past?
Yeah, but the squad is much shittier.
But so that just includes him getting sacked then?
Who?
Alonso. And he's part of that 9
Alonso's going to get sacked because he's going to eventually start wanting things. Like, and they're going to be like...
But that's 9 months, right? Like, after 9 months, you think
No, 9 months is the average. The average a manager stays at Chelsea is 9 months. So he can stay a whole year and okay, then he's gonna be gone. Like if Alonso wins, he's gonna want power. He's not gonna get it.
I thought that's what he has currently.
I
thought that's what they gave him currently. I thought that's what the whole plan was for this season.
I'm not buying into that neither. I'm not buying into that. I'm not buying into that. Yeah, I don't buy into
but that's all I'm saying is that's what we were sold on to this season.
Yeah, we were told a lot of things.
That's what we were sold on this season, at least, right? Like that's the conversation that was supposed to. That was
remember after we won Club World Cup, what did they tell us?
They didn't. They never said they were going to give Enzo Maresca any power.
No, I didn't say power. What did they sell us?
but they did say they were going to give Xabi Alonso power this season. Like
no. I'm not talking about power. They telling us they were going to get power. You know what they told us they would do when we get in Champions League?
Get better players.
Okay, we got into Champions League. What did we do?
Did not get better players.
All right. So that's what they tell us, and what they tell us is never what they do. Okay. We got into Champions League and they told us we were going to start signing the players that would get us over. We signed the worst. That was the worst window we had under them.
Hmm. I don't disagree with you, but I just so like I guess the whole thing is with you is just there's nothing. You don't believe anything that comes out on the reports. All these moves that we will make, they're all.
I don't believe nothing that comes out in the reports. Meaning what?
Meaning like if they say something if like Nazar Cancelo comes out and says they're giving Xabi Alonso the power.
Oh, no, I don't believe that. I don't.
Yeah, that's one of my points.
I think that's PR.
That's my point. Yeah, like majority of what they're saying is briefs, and they're just briefing.
Yeah, I don't believe they give Xabi.
That's what I'm saying by that, though. Like I'm saying, you don't believe anything that comes out in the reports, and you don't believe that anything that we do in this transfer window is really going to enhance us in any way.
No, I don't think nothing that I've heard as the plan in the plan so far. No,
the only things we've heard is the Xhaka thing, which obviously is not going to happen anymore, and then LaCroix, and then whoever Chavaria is. I don't even know who Chavaria is. I watch a lot of.
That's what I'm saying. We signed LaCroix, yeah, of course, because I've been saying I wanted LaCroix from last year. But
sure,
Palestra, don't know who he is. Che Guevara, fuck no. Like, stop. Like, I just got rid of Cucurella. You can't get rid of Cucurella and then tell me to get excited about.
No, I mean, I'm not telling you have to get excited.
No, not you. I'm just saying.
No, but I like to say overall. I like to talk things overall things. I'm talking to you. I don't need to talk about.
I'm talking about the club. No. We're talking about the moves that the club make. When the club make a move, they expect us to think it's gonna work. So the players they sign, I don't believe in. I don't believe in Palestra. I just don't.
I'll tell you. I like what I saw from Palestra when I watched him. At least he reminds me a lot of Coyote. just the way that Coyote moves, like he reminds me a lot of how Coyote moves. The Brentford right back. So that's just for the sake of our conversation. He's very good going
but
forward,
even if we
kind of average defending kind of thing.
Like if we was like, okay, like you making my point, because if we were signing Coyote, I wouldn't care.
Yeah, I know.
So it'd be like good player, like okay, like
that's realistically like what the level is though right now, Jim. Just like you, I don't believe they can sign above a 7 or an 8 now, period. Like even if they did find 7 and 8s, I don't believe they could buy anyone beyond that, period. Because I don't believe they have the pull to do it, nor the willingness to pay someone to do it. So like that's where we're at. That's what this football club's at. And the only 10, 8s, 9s, and 10s they have at Arsenal are their goalie and their 2 center backs, in my opinion. And maybe Declan Rice. But like, I don't believe it takes you 5 10s to win the title either. Like you can win with 1 or 2 and have solid players all the way around.
Yeah, but the problem with that is I don't.
Yeah, you can't trust them to get solid players.
Yeah,
but that's just how I see football. It's not necessarily just a Chelsea thing. It's just how I see football. Like I don't see football as this thing where you need superstars in multiple places. Superstars meaning players that are just on that are super high rated by everybody.
Yeah, well, we fucked. Our midfield is now fucked. If Enzo comes back, we're fucked in the midfield. And selling Enzo was like a thing that I think would have opened up maybe we would get the midfield to express itself. Spend that money around in that midfield and move it around. If Enzo comes back, it handicaps the midfield again. You only can do but so much. He either got to sit or he got to play a 10. I don't like Enzo in the double pivot, and I don't like Enzo playing a 10. So, like, if we had like Saliba and fucking Gabriel type fucking 2, we had a fucking Van Dyke and somebody, some type of shit like that, I'd be like, yeah, Enzo could play, but like we don't. We got Caldwell and we got fucking Badia Shield and these niggas. Like, Lacroix is not in. Like, so I'm nowhere near hyped or gassed and feeling like I'm in the position like we're gonna get him. I personally think Lacroix probably is the smokescreen for some other shit. And like I also like I'm glad like Liverpool got that Jacquet nigga, whatever, because he's the only thing that got me thinking Liverpool won't come in and swoop Lacroix away. That's the only thing that got me thinking, because they need a center back. They need center backs. So I'm thinking, are they gonna bring Jacquet in to start? Or are they gonna swoop in and grab an actual center? It's not like Lacroix costs no gazillion dollars. Lacroix costs 60-something. He's gonna cost like $60-something million. Liverpool has that. So if they scratch their head and go Lacroix and Van Dyke, that is a fucking pairing.
Just like you said, with them getting Jacquet, they have priorities on wing because of Salah leaving. Like, and
but they got money. Either. They got money.
I hear you.
Money.
I hear you. Like, I truly believe
$60 million.
I think they get Lacroix. I don't think they get both Lacroix and Ramon, but I think they get Lacroix and they can't sell enough of the guys. They maybe sell like 2 out of the 5 that need to be sold, in my opinion. 3 out of the 5 maybe, but I think like Wesley Fofana is probably still here.
Like even that. Think about that. Like Wesley Fofana is still at our club.
Mm-hmm.
He's literally like
he's awful.
He's god awful. Wesley Fofana is god awful, and he's gonna be playing on our team. Tolson, like think about that, bro. These are people that's on our team.
I mean, you could if they really wanted to, they could sell Tolson. There's no reason why you can't sell.
I don't think
you didn't get any. You didn't pay a single dime for him. If you get,
but that's not how they work, though.
I know,
that.
But I'm just
they got
saying,
a number that they expect.
There's
from
no
him,
reason
if they don't
that
get
they
it.
can't
He's
get
gonna be here.
Anything for Tolson, though, bro.
Yeah, they got a number that they're gonna want for him. Like like I sat and listened to a dude that's not even over emotional. This and that. He's more on the financial side, and he's a Celtics fan, and it's like he's a football fan, and he just was like, Jimmy, dog, it's just what it is. When your club, like, no, when your team, your club, I don't give a fuck what sport you like. If hedge fund guys come in, just expect the worst. It's never gonna be good. Hedge fund people do not care about performance on the field. I remember he used to say this all the time, and I remember when the Celtics got sold, he looked at me and said, "Yo, we are fucked like your club." And I laughed, like, what the fuck are you talking about? He said, Jimmy, you know I'm in finance. He said, hedge fund guys actually owns the Celtics. I said, nah, it's the guy. And he was like, no, that guy's a front.
Yeah, I did some reading about that recently.
Hedge fund guy. He told me this way back then.
Yeah,
I'm like, what are you talking about?
This just recently about the Celtics.
And bro, I couldn't, and Joey, I didn't understand it. And then I was watching Pablo Torre the other day.
Mm-hmm.
And that nigga did
fantastic, by the way. If anybody doesn't watch Pablo
said,
Torre,
oh my gosh, this is what my friend name is Tommy. Boston Tommy is what we call him.
That's literally where I learned about it too. Boston Pablo Torre. I learned about this whole shit about Pablo Torre.
Wait, Tommy told me about it back when that dude bought the Celtics, and then when they got rid of Porzingis and Holiday and all that, he was like, Jimmy, this is what is going to happen to your club. And I was like, nigga, you don't even know what the fuck you don't know. He was like, yo,
there is always that with this whole.
Yes. And he said, Jimmy, he said, I know hedge funds. He said, the problem is when the team is doing okay, hedge fund people are going to hedge fund and you're not going to care. But when the team is doing bad, hedge fund people are still going to hedge fund. And then that's the only time you see it. So now Celtics fans like, wait, what the fuck we doing about Jaylen Brown? We didn't get anything back. They don't want anything back. They don't want anything back. Look at the Mavericks. The Mavericks people are not hedge fund guys. They're casino guys though. Mm-hmm. Which is almost the same thing. Like my man was explaining.
It's pretty fucking equivalent.
It's equivalent. They don't need the team to be playing well for them to make money, how to get their success. Mm-hmm. They hedge fund. They just need the team to keep value. Mm-hmm. And then when it's time to sell, they're going to be out. And this is what I tell people. And this is what I realize. I don't know how many years we in. They're going to carry us along. As long as Todd Bowley don't get his hands in, and which I think that's their main job, they're keeping Bowley as far away from it as they can. Because Bowley is not going to come in and do the hedge fund thing. Bowley's going to do, I want to win. Yeah. They're trying to hold Bowley off as long as they can. Because the minute these hedge fund guys reach the 10 years, bro, they're gone. Cashing.
They are gone. You're not lying, Jim. They are gone.
Cashing out.
They are gone. As soon as they get that chance to be out, they're gone.
The only thing we
it's too much of a headache. You can already see how much they're dealing with it.
Yep. And that's why it's
too much of a headache. And especially about the money they poured into it on top of it. They're gonna like instantly they're gonna cash in. This is why I wonder how what they're going to do with the stadium, because they're gonna have to make for them to get maximum profit, they're gonna have to build the stadium. For them to get the maximum profit on the circumstance, they're gonna have to build a stadium. So that's the other thing is where I'm looking at it is how do they get around this bullshit with the pitch owners to get this stadium built? Because without a stadium, they might get basically what they paid for.
That's
the stadium is the revenue.
That's why I think there's a few things that's gonna happen. First of all, Todd Bowley's not gonna hang around for this. Mm-hmm. He'll let them buy him out.
Buys out.
He's gonna be bought out. That's my point. So Todd Bowley, this is my opinion. I think he's gonna sit through maybe one more season of crap, and then he's gonna offer to buy them out. Mm-hmm. If they're not willing to be bought out, he's probably gonna offer his shares to be sold, and he's gonna boogie.
Yep.
Because these guys are going to put up with this as long as they can. Bowley's not. Bowley's gonna put up to it until it's a point where, because he's not into losing. He's not a loser. He's gonna boogie out. He's gonna cash in. And don't even be surprised if he cash in and go look for another big team, another big project to join. That's about winning. These guys are.
I would have to look that up, Saul.
winning.
I've heard something around the lines of that. That Bowley's like already kind of halfway out, anyways.
Well,
So
the minute Bowley's out, we are completely fucked. Y'all better know, hedge fund people, casino people owning your sports team. If casino people own your sports team, they gotta love, like the person who own it actually love the sport and wants to, and that's his toy. If it's an asset, you fuck.
But even hedge fund people is like,
Oh no, it's always an asset with them. It's always
just
an asset. It's never a
no matter
toy.
what.
It's an asset. It's an
Yeah,
asset.
that's the unfortunate part of it is like I kind of know what the circumstances are just in general. This is why I don't have any energy for it. It's just because I know what the background really looks like in the end. Is in the end like it's not like a dividend thing, but it's we need to hold the value thing. And sometimes holding the value is selling assets. That's just how the game works when you're talking about finances. It's just the truth. It's literally just the truth. You sell assets. That's just the truth and how it works.
Players.
Yep.
Watch.
You keep on recycling and hope hope you hit somewhere else, you know?
And here's my thing, right? Everybody's okay with Santos going because that's not their guy. Everybody knows Santos is my favorite young player at this club. So it hurts that he's gone. But guess what? I'm not dumb enough to understand that. Oh, when a player you niggas like gets sold, y'all gonna then understand what a motherfucker's feeling.
Me, it's not necessarily the player. And I like the player a lot. Like I watched him when I was staying up watching him for when he was in Brazil when we first bought him. But like, it's more the fact that you sold him to our fucking rivals because I know how good he is, and you're selling him right to our fucking rivals. That's the thing that pisses me off. That's the piece that really upsets me, bro. Like that you decided out of all the teams that wanted this kid, you let him go to fucking United. You should have been like, that's the only team you can't go to. How about that? Go find something else.
Bro. That's why I said this club is going down. Remember we used to sell players and get max dollars?
And we sold them for low too.
We didn't get max dollars this time.
Anyways, I'm going to close this out. We did 3 hours, so I'm going to close this out. Everyone, I appreciate it. I'm going to go watch some of that X-Men cartoon that recently came out, the second season of that shit. Everyone, go enjoy your rest of your evening. We'll be back tomorrow for Wobb's Link. We're going to have Lewis on tomorrow. I'm trying to get Staffy on and or Cass on, depending on the circumstances. But everyone, hope you guys have a great rest of your night.